Kick your summer off in style with the brand that's reinventing men's basics, Mack Weldon. Mack Weldon is so much more than just underwear. Their full collection includes t-shirts, polos, button-ups, shorts, pants, swims, and so much more. With light and breathable fabric technology, Mack Weldon keeps you cool and comfortable all summer. From work to working out, happy hour to playing with your kids, Mack Weldon has men's essentials for whatever your day includes. I love the Mack Weldon socks. They're soft, breathable. I can walk around all summer long. And when I'm sporting those Mack Weldon swimmers, the Vesper Polo, the Maverick Tech Chino shorts and Radius short, I tell you, I'm comfortable and casual, and I'm looking damn good. Dive into Mack Weldon's swim line with trunk and board short options that are quick to dry and have four-way stretch fabric. When you're not in the pool, Mack Weldon's new Maverick Tech Chino short and Radius shorts are the perfect additions to your summer wardrobe. Mack Weldon also has a free loyalty program called Weldon Blue with shipping for life. For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/peasants and enter promo code peasants. That's MackWeldon.com/peasants, promo code PEASANTS for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. This is episode 897.
Do it live!
And we're doing it live. We got Pimpmunk and Shabisky coming through. Originally, we had Hannibal and Monty booked, but they couldn't do it. Something came up. So now our boys came through for us.
Yeah,
Pimpmunk
they picked the crackers last.
We really lucked out.
The honkies come last once again.
But
are you saying you want to be someone who comes first?
Yes.
I
do it in 6, why not
that's
in
what
9?
that's what I was saying.
I just don't think you should be bragging right now, taking 2 jobs from 2 black males.
Wow.
This is white privilege at its finest.
Add that to the compilation. Wow.
Well,
wow.
I'm happy about it personally.
You are? Okay. All right. Well, everybody liked the stream. We're going to get into it. Quick reminder. So immediately following this show, Pimpmonk's going to do The Wood over on his channel. There's a link in the description if you want to go watch that. Absolutely free of charge. Yeah. For our patrons who are signed up for our Patreon, we are doing our monthly movie review. We're doing a live review of Shrek Retold for all of our patrons, $10 and above. So if you're a patron, follow us over there. If not, go to Pimpmonk's channel. Check it out over there. And we're doing a summer t-shirt sale, $25 off everything in our t-shirt store. There's a link in the description to our new shirt and our whole store. This is our new shirt.
Oh, yeah, sweet boy.
Yes! Scoop car.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so this
Look
is...
at shirt.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Give me one, because I don't want to buy it.
Somebody buy a shirt for
and then
Pimpmunk.
give it to Pimpmunk. Yeah, it's link in the description, 25% off the price. This is our new shirt. This is our #1 seller. We've also got some of the classics. Jurassic Park, also a favorite. The old Manatees Macaroni and Cheese shirt, which is also available in a mug, all 25% off. The old school like #band shirts, all of those are up there too. The old school smoke pan every day shirt. We also have a poster and a sticker available of this too. We got a whole bunch of them out there, so check it out. Link in the description. And yeah, that's all we got right now before we get on to the news segment, which there is some news. I should say there's definitely some news to be newsed. You know what I'm saying?
That's a word.
I don't care about anything now that the UFOs haven't been proven. That's all I was waiting for.
You were waiting on that.
Yeah.
And now you have no faith in the news.
You called me, sir. It got me so fuming angry.
People are discriminating against wolves. Wow.
They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better let it learn to love it.
So we have to talk about this because we lived through it. All right. So I want to preface this by saying I know it gets hotter in other places, but we don't have air conditioning in most homes here in the Pacific Northwest. Any home that's not built within the last decade probably doesn't have it unless someone had it installed or they have like a window AC unit or something.
Our freeways were buckling.
Yes, our freeways were buckling. I'll play some news stories to kind of show what was going on. Literally, shit was melting. I had a bottle of gummy vitamins upstairs in my house where it's significantly hotter than the lower floor.
Become a blob.
Yep, it's a blob of gummy vitamins now. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. The floor of my kitchen felt like it was heated. My toilet seat felt like it was heated. If you've ever sat on a heated toilet seat, because normally before you sit down on a toilet seat, you like brace yourself for it to be cold. Yeah. This was like it. I think it cooked my ass a little bit. I don't know from sitting down.
I woke up in a puddle of my own fat that had melted off.
Did you cook anything in it?
Myself, yeah. I have.
What's the highest temp it's been so far?
So I think it was like 109 or 110 yesterday in like the general Seattle area.
And y'all have humidity in y'all's area too, right?
There's not a lot of humidity.
It was warmer here on the east side.
Oh, yeah,
it was
of
at
course.
the warmest in Issaquah, which was 116.
Was it? It got that warm in because we're not too far from Issaquah here.
Yeah.
But Issaquah, man, they're near a lake too. That's really surprising. I thought it got hottest like over on the other side of the Cascades.
No, like the east side of the Seattle here was like the hottest. I guess what was happening was over the mountains, there was a heat wave coming from the east side of Washington State. It hit the mountains. It rose over the mountains, and then as it dropped down from the mountains, it got hotter as the heat dropped.
And most weather does that. That's why we always get light rain here. Because it goes through the Olympic Peninsula, which is very mountainous and has rainforests and shit. And a lot of that gets like diffused basically by those mountains. So when it rains in Seattle, it's usually like a light drizzle all winter. But other weather comes off like this warm front that just like baked everything. And up in Vancouver, Canada, I think they got up to like 119 degrees or something. It's crazy. It's craziness.
And the crazy thing is, down here where we're always used to that kind of heat, it's not even that hot right now.
Yeah, it was like 25% humidity, which isn't that much. And my grass is all brown. It's like our climate is now becoming what Eastern Washington's climate normally would be.
It's a thing called climate change.
Oh, I was told that was a myth.
Well, think about this, because during the winter, we got all the ice storms and the snow this year.
Yep.
And everybody was making fun of us because we weren't prepared. And I'm like, see, y'all don't have AC like we're used to having because we're used to.
We were prepared. Jeff Bezos bought an entire hockey arena and named it Climate Pledge Arena.
It's true.
And so we all should have just went inside there, but we were too stupid to think of it.
But he's shooting himself into space, so maybe there's something he knows that we don't.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Here's a little news story about
out of the Pacific Northwest, which is still suffering from dangerously high temperatures as crews battle wildfires all across the region, and the heat is putting a strain on the power grid. Lilia Luciano is in Seattle, which yesterday reached its hottest day on record.
Yeah, see, I was watching the temps here, using my weather app on my phone and using the GPS location-based temp, and it didn't get above 110. I think it was 109 is where it topped out here.
Well, that's hot enough right there.
Oh, I blocked off I blocked off my windows with cardboard to keep the sun from shining through on one side of my house because there's like one part of the day where the sun in the western side of the sky just kind of beams through, and I covered it up with cardboard.
Dark curtains. That's what we use down here in the South, dark curtains.
Oh, I was using a blanket too, but I also put cardboard. I was thinking about putting aluminum foil over it to reflect it, but I just decided to do cardboard instead.
Good morning
I
to
don't
you.
know, and by the way, I know you said you didn't have AC, Ben. Do you have a fan?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have all kinds of fans.
Well, get you some bags of ice and put them in front of the fan. It'll work. It'll help a lot. Trust
There
me.
was no ice left over in Seattle. All the hotels were rented out.
They really did, though. Seriously, like they showed how much of the snow melted off of Mount Rainier. Way more than usual. Like way higher up on the mountain than usual.
My friend Larry told me that all your hotel rooms was rented out.
Probably.
Morning to you,
They were,
Tony.
yeah.
Look, the heat here isn't just oppressive, it's unheard of. In fact, it's so unusual that according to US Census data, less than half of residents in Seattle have no air conditioning. And that leaves a lot of people scrambling to find ways to cool off however they can. For the first time ever, Seattle reached triple-digit temperatures Monday for a third day in a row.
Everything's sold out. Like today, we couldn't get any ice. Everything is completely gone.
Yeah, I saw that there's a lake in Eastern Washington called Lake Moses. Have you heard of that?
Moses Lake.
Moses Lake. Yeah, and they're going to be over 100 for over a week. There's like no end in sight for them being over 100.
It's hot as hell over there all the time.
I think the hottest temperature ever recorded in Washington State was there. I was doing some research.
When we had the smoky week where the sky was smoky, I had to drive out there to pick up a computer, and it was miserable. Like halfway there, my brain was getting so lightheaded from all the smoke. It was so hot.
You know what I noticed though? Like over here, when the smoke was really thick and it was blocking out the sun, it was getting kind of cold here. Did you ever notice that? Mm-hmm. Like over on the west side, like it was like getting really fucking cold because all the smoke was blocking out the sun. It's
For
crazy.
days,
There goes that light. There goes that lighting. Goddamn.
Of stifling heat has parked itself over the Pacific Northwest, causing some restaurants like this drive-in to temporarily close.
You want to eat a big bag of dicks?
And roads to buckle.
Yeah, look at this. The roads were doing that just because of how hot it was. They were becoming skateboard ramps.
Yeah, I tried to skateboard on them too. It was sucked.
Tanker trucks in Seattle hose down drawbridges to try to keep the steel from expanding.
Here we go.
Larry Snyder calls himself a community helper, taking donations to give water to the homeless or anyone in need.
Water is the one thing that the people on the street are really short of
Larry
right
Snyder.
now.
In Portland, which reached a record-breaking 116 degrees.
Yeah, the fucking power cables that power the light rail in Portland were
melted.
Yeah, the like rubber coating on them, I think, were melted.
The extreme heat was enough to bring light rail and streetcar service to a halt. Transportation officials posted this picture, writing, "Here's what the heat is doing to our power."
Oh yeah, it's the metal power cable that was like melting a hole.
Some cities even had to close public pools. In Seattle, the hot pool deck made conditions unsafe.
Part of the reason I moved here was to come in the summer to have relief from Arizona heat. And I seem to have brought it with me, so.
Yeah, we blame you.
It's that
Who
woman's
is that
fucking
lady?
fault.
Boo Stanley
Put her-
James. I
Put
think that's
her
name.
back in Arizona, please.
I'm not real thrilled.
That was a confession as far as I'm concerned. She's
Yeah.
responsible for all of this.
While temperatures are supposed and expected to come down this week, they'll still be in the 90s, and that is 20 degrees above average. And if you're
Yeah, normally the highs this time of year are like in the mid to high 70s. And that was our lows the past 2 nights. It's crazy.
in Seattle and cleverly think of getting a hotel room, think again. I'll tell you a story, Gail. My crew and I resorted to couch surfing with friends and family because there are no rooms.
Well, you're the best looking couch surfer I've seen, Lily.
Whoa, harassment in the workplace.
Hey.
Harassment in the workplace.
You thought Seattle was hot. I'd like to wake up to you on my couch.
Right.
Lilia, thank you so much. Good to see you, Lilia Luciano. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Why did she even say that?
I don't know.
I know why. Is this Hoda or Gail King?
You're a little too cute to
Is
be
Gail? Who is this?
It's
not.
Is Gail they all look the same to you? Is that what you're saying?
I don't. They're old ladies, and I don't know which one does
old
what.
ladies. No, this is not Hoda. I can't
It's
remember.
Gail King.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oprah's
Gail
buddy,
King's
right?
Oprah's wife, right? Oprah's secret lover.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, they definitely banging butterbeans for sure.
Yeah, I'm
You're
pretty
too
sure.
cute to couch serve.
Yeah,
you
she's
should
trying.
bed serve.
She's about to sneak that girl into her and Oprah's. I don't know, coven.
Welcome back.
Is
Well,
that
we have
coven?
another cooler than normal
I
summer
wanna
day here,
beat
thanks to
his
some rain in the area. The Pacific Northwest, they are baking in their hottest temperatures ever.
I don't like guys that are
Record
that
high.
pretty
And
because I
check.
just want to beat them up.
He's pretty to you.
That dude's pretty.
112 in
Billy. I'd
Portland?
suck his dick. Come
See,
on, man.
look at this. This is what they're estimating future days above 100 degrees.
Currently, we have 2 or 3. Oh, this is for Portland. So this says 1
Yeah.
for Portland currently.
Yeah.
And then in the year 2100, we're going to have over 20 days.
With the current emissions trend, if there's like with moderate emission cuts, we could be we could only they could only have 15 a year instead of over 20.
Rick Wolf says that's a conservative estimate. Isn't it the liberals that suggest climate change is real?
When it really shows though, like the difference between 90 and 100 and then like 110 degrees, it's pretty drastic. I'm like,
I think it's gonna be the new normal. I think all our weather system is completely
it's
fucked
not
up.
normal when we're all dead. Like what are we gonna do? Like it never got that hot here in recorded history. What are we gonna do when it gets to like 130 here eventually?
We'll probably by 2050 we'll probably all have air conditioners.
I mean, are the roads gonna be okay still?
Is Arizona gonna get our weather, or is it gonna get worse there?
I would think it would get worse.
I don't know.
I don't think it's gonna totally switch, or maybe it will.
What
I
if
don't
the
know.
polar ice caps end up on the equator?
The polar ice caps would just melt.
The polar ice caps become super hot, and the equator becomes super cold.
It's not just longitude though that controls temperature. Also, elevation does, because Death Valley has the highest recorded temperature on Earth, and it's in North America. It's really far away from the equator. It has to do with how dry it is there. Like there's no clouds to block the sun, and then it's below sea level. It's very far inland, and it's low, very far like below sea level, and that's also part of what makes it hot there too.
Yeah, that's what Red Eye was explaining to us last time, talking about Death Valley being the hottest.
It's the hottest place in the world, the highest recorded temperatures, and it's not even that far south on a global scale. You'd think the hottest temperature ever would be in like Ecuador or something like that, somewhere or somewhere in the Sahara Desert, but it has to do with Death Valley just being so far, like so deep, that it's really hot down there, and it got its name for a reason, right? I'm sure back in the day, a bunch of people tried to like, hey, let's walk through this valley, and died.
Yeah, I had a friend who grew up there. Like his dad was an illegal immigrant, and they lived out in the sand, and they had to like comb the sand every day to see if critters were walking by. It was very weird. That
is weird.
He's like it was his job to comb the sand on the floor of their house. And they could tell if there was anybody sneaking up to their house. It was a weird story. I was like, I would never want to live there. I'm glad you're out of there, dude. We'd never be friends if you lived there, because I would have never met you, is what I told him.
It is getting to 41 degrees Celsius here today. It never gets this hot on the East Coast. That's 105 Fahrenheit.
That's too hot. Does it not get that hot on the East Coast? I thought the East Coast got really hot.
Depends on what part of the East Coast you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maine,
I've been in that
probably
kind of
not
weather
very
a lot in
often.
my life because I live in the deep south, so I'm kind of used to a lot of that temperatures. But that's just because of where I'm from. So yeah, we get pretty fucking like next month in August we'll be 105 easy a couple times, several times. So.
Do you ever lift your titties up in front of the fan to try and dry the sweat out from underneath them?
Well, as you know, Billy, because you've been around me, I'm the one fat guy who doesn't have man titties. So fuck you.
Yeah. Here's a clip from the Tour de France, and some idiot fan with a sign caused like 20 cyclists to all like crash all over each other.
Yes.
That was a little closer than 126 as they've gone under that banner. Oh, the massive crash there. What has happened? Right on the...
Look at that. Look at the carnage.
Side of the road there. Look at this. I don't know what happened there. Maybe they clipped the crowd, but whatever has
I like
happened,
to watch them get back on their bikes.
They are in a right mess down there at the moment now. How many
That's
riders?
a right mess.
Let's hope. That is a massive crash.
It was someone with a fucking sign over on the left.
Crash, Bob. It's
blocking
completely...
them.
It was
Dude, that guy he's got his head run over.
Jumbo,
I never understand why they let the fans get that close to the cyclists.
They should.
They can't really block off the entire road, right? The fans are supposed to be mindful. But you have more and more stupid people out here. Everybody has their camera. Everybody thinks they're going to get the best shot. They're all dumb as hell. This person should probably be publicly castrated, maybe?
They should be charged with some kind of
that
like
too.
endangerment crime.
Because the whole
one of the two
that just went
could
down.
have been Tony Martin. Yes, it could have been.
And he just hit the side of the road and lost the front wheel. You can see right on the.
It looked like pilot.
Watch him try to get around his teammate.
You can see the person with the sign in the yellow in the upper right.
Is that an official?
No.
And go down. Oh, it might have.
It was a fan holding up a sign for a camera.
That spectator.
He went off the road.
Oh, look at all
I
this.
think he went off the road. The road has got a
Instagram or some shit.
Probably.
nasty ridge on it there.
It's just like the idiots that are trying to get the perfect selfie at the Grand Canyon and then fall down into the Grand Canyon. It's like no selfie is worth something like that.
This is the beginning of a new kind of influencer. It's people who influence catastrophic events with their stupid selfies.
Right.
This is only the beginning.
Well, dude, like a month ago, I was on TikTok. This dude rolled his fucking car, rolled it, and the first thing he did was make a TikTok.
That's lit.
He was like, I just crashed my car. He was bleeding.
There, right
like,
there. See the sign? The person with the sign right there. This is.
What does it say? Elizopiomi.
It's
Okay.
it's in another language.
Elizopiomi.
I mean, this is in France, so look at this. Boom.
Oh my God.
He could have killed that guy. That guy could have gotten killed. They could have ran over his neck.
That person, like, here's like I said again. We need to put that person in Guantanamo and let them think about what they did.
This didn't happen in the United States, so why would he go to Guantanamo?
Maybe lock him down in the catacombs.
I've been down there, man. That place is badass.
We should make a Minotaur. Like, just mix a few genes together, create a Minotaur, and have him roam the catacombs, just punish people who do stuff like this. Can we bioengineer a Minotaur?
You're talking out of your ass, Billy.
I think we can bioengineer a Minotaur.
Are you just now picking up on that? Everyone, please like the stream. Please like the stream. Shabisky will do things. Shabisky will jump off.
He hasn't said a word since we started.
I know.
Sorry,
Oh, it wasn't an accident.
So talking. You guys are so talking.
Oh my God! Can you imagine Shabisky with the giant dab rig at the Tour de France, and he's over here dabbing, and they drive right into his dab rig, and he just comes back up. It was an accident. You'd be in the catacombs too, Shabisky.
Yep.
You'd be in the catacombs.
If we get 100 likes, Shabisky will jump off the roof of his house.
Give us 100 likes just because.
I'll do a flip.
Yes.
Yeah, Zero Ron knows why I think we should make Minotaurs.
Yeah, he could have got killed easily,
Dude,
though, dude. You're right, man. He could.
Those guys up front are probably like, yes. The guys that got away?
They're lucky.
Yeah, well, and then it probably took out some of their biggest competition, and now, and who knows who's injured behind you, and everyone had to stop and resituate. So it looks
this
like
person needs to just
go to jail.
Legitimately, I don't know any other way to say this. They need to be turned into the Tusk animal from Kevin Smith's movie Tusk. Just turn them into a walrus.
Isn't that the guy that played Harry Potter, wasn't he?
No, I thought Justin Long, the guy who played Macintosh Computer.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay.
Yeah. Pimpmunk, did you ever like the Macintosh guy or the PC guy better? I like the PC guy better, even though they made him look like a nerd.
I like the PC guy.
Everybody likes the PC guy better now. Poor Justin Long. All he had to do was be hired to be the cool Mac guy. But that doesn't last. PC
You
guy.
know who I hated? Dude, you got a Dell guy? I hate that fucking cat.
Oh my God. We should get Justin Long, the PC guy. You got a Dell guy, and then I don't know if there's one more computer person I could think of. Maybe that woman from the Progressive Auto Insurance commercial. What's her name? Flo. Is her name Flo?
Hey, leave Flo fucking alone, bro.
Why are you pro Flo? What are you simping for Flo now?
I am definitely pro Flo.
Why are you simping
All right,
for
we're moving
Flo?
on. California bans 5 more states from state-funded travel to anti-LGBTQ states. So I guess the state of California would sometimes fund travel to other states for like public business, and they're doing a ban basically. Let's see.
In Senator Wiener's district, and with an incredible group here today. And let me begin by saying something that I've said.
I am so immature, but every time I hear that Senator Wiener, I just bust out.
Well,
Is he still? Is it a new Wiener?
Yes, it's
but
a
I
new
think
Wiener.
it bears repeating,
Okay.
and that is that I see this job serving as California's Attorney General as being the people's attorney, standing up for those who've been wronged and fighting for and realizing justice for them, for those who've been abused, forgotten, cast aside, mistreated. That's the role of the California Attorney General. And it's my job to represent the interests of all Californians, especially those who continue to be overlooked. And
The tall guy?
It's Robert Wadlow.
Robert Wadlow.
Now, today's an important day. It's been 52 years to the day since the Stonewall riots began. But it's abundantly clear that that same fight remains all too alive. And
I don't want to listen to this whole speech. I thought this would just summarize it, so I'm just going to pull up an article really quick here.
Thank you for putting me in Senator Wiener's district. One day I want this to be Senator Wadlow's district.
So basically, the state of California is not going to fund travel to Florida and other states that they think have anti-LGBTQ legislation.
They're not going to fund travel?
Yeah, for like state employees traveling on official business, because states will work together into some.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't want to work with people who have different opinions than me. You're on the wrong side of history, losers.
The way my lighting's fucking up tonight, I really do look like a fat Captain Spaulding.
I thought you were doing it for Pride Month.
Bathroom.
Are you giggling, Pimpmunk?
He snorts.
What?
He did a snort laugh.
Yeah, I did. That is so goddamn stupid.
You're such a sweet boy, Pimpmunk. Thank you.
See, Pride Month, Shabisky, is when the LGBTQ celebrate their gaydom.
Yeah, Shabisky.
They're gaydom.
Not just their gaydom, they're queerdom too.
Queerdom.
and they're transdom.
For Pride Month, they actually changed the keyboard. Queerty is spelled Queerty. For Pride Month, they added a couple extra buttons.
Queerty.
Yeah.
You're so fucking stupid.
They're doing big things this year. I'm proud of them.
Yeah.
But North Carolina's bathroom bill, which prompted a national outcry, was enacted in 2016. In addition to travel bans like California's, the NCAA and the NBA moved tournaments in protest, and performers refused to play gigs there. The law was repealed, and the state's Republican governor was ousted in part because of frustration over the economic fallout.
Yeah, so people on the right are making a big deal out of this. And I saw Caitlyn Jenner jumping all over it.
Ooh, I wonder what Caitlyn Jenner had to say about it.
Well, Caitlyn Jenner's against the bans because Caitlyn Jenner's on the right.
You're shedding dirty pants.
That person Caitlyn freaks me out a little bit.
Well, I mean,
not because she's trans, because just the way
she wasn't held accountable at all for causing someone's death due to their own negligence, which was
But neither was Laura Bush. Republicans
I think she should too.
Neither was Teddy Kennedy.
Yeah, him too. I mean, all of them.
This is the thing. If you cause somebody's death and you're rich or influential,
which they are both,
nobody cares. They only care if you cause somebody's death if you did it to somebody who has more clout than you.
So that's not completely wrong.
It's unfortunately true.
All right, so here's the story I saw on Twitter today. I saw Jake Tapper.
Yeah, me
tweeted out.
Is this GOP Representative Mark Paul Gosselaar?
Yeah, it is.
Played
It's Mark-
Zach Morris?
Of course it is, Billy.
Whole
Of course.
fundraiser with white nationalists and Holocaust denier Nick Fuentes.
Yes.
I'm not denying the Holocaust. I'm just saying the Cookie Monster couldn't have possibly baked 6 million cookies.
He this guy spoke. This guy spoke at Nick's little CPAC alternative, the TanaCon of right wing conventions.
Nick is such a pile of fucking shit. No, I don't care if his little followers come after me or not. He's a sack of fucking dung.
You know,
I hope they will.
I really wish we
They
weren't
suck.
so dysgenic, so they would listen to what we have to say.
We're too ugly.
Yeah, those handsome right wing. I love those groups of like the alt right meetups, the Tiki Torch guys. Like you guys look so genic with your tiki torches and your Hawaiian shirts. You're so genic. I'm so proud of you boys.
Genic.
GOP Representative.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Paul Gosar of Arizona is set to host a fundraiser with Nick Booger Pick Fuentes, a far-right political commentator and streamer who is identified as a white supremacist by the FBI and is seen as the leader of a nationalist movement called the Griper Army. That's so stupid.
It sounds really dumb.
It just remember when the Juggalos were FBI, I don't know, on the target list?
Way more cool than the Groypers.
Juggalos are way more cool than Nick Fuentes. A flyer featuring the pair was distributed Monday evening on the Telegram channel, America First Updates, which supports Fuentes' political live stream, America First. The date, time, and location of the event will be announced on July 1st, said the flyer. Gosar has continually backed former President Donald Trump's debunked claims of a rigged election in 2020. He previously came under fire for referring to COVID-19 as the Wuhan virus, which critics said was racist and xenophobic. Everyone's a critic. Please join us for a fundraiser event with Paul Gosar, representing Arizona's 4th. They Photoshop their heads on other people's bodies.
It almost looked like the guy on the left's head is photoshopped on, but I don't know. That looks like Fuentes on the right.
Smug Bug Fuentes.
Yeah.
It is so strange. His fundraising partner to be Fuentes is a former YouTuber with a history of voicing extremist views while saying that he was joking. It's an accident. Giving him the means to deflect criticism, Fuentes' use of irony was important for giving a lot of cover and plausible deniability for his views, once he said in a 2020 video. In one YouTube live stream, he compared the Holocaust to baking cookies, but later claimed this was a lampoon. This is a lampoon. Man, remember when it was cool to call things a lampoon?
No, I don't.
It was before we were born.
I know.
Another video shows him saying that the information and education of the Holocaust, racism, and genocide are part of a movement to make white Americans feel guilty. There is a lot of forced guilt onto white Americans, and if you fall for that as a white American, you done fucked up, son.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be other people to be pro yourself. Grow a pair, Papa.
Yeah.
He's also a leading voice in the Groyper movement, whose name references the Pepe the Frog Mimi.
Pee-pee.
The Pee-pee the Frog Mimi.
Mimi.
The far-right group reportedly heckled Donald Trump Jr. at a promotion for his book, Triggered, in 2019, forcing the event to be cut short. They were also one of the group's films storming the Capitol with a flag that carried Fuentes' American First logo. Fuentes' YouTube channel was terminated last February for violating Google's hate speech policies, and he has since lost access to most social media platforms, including Facebook, TikTok, Clubhouse, and another stream platform called T-Live.
Oh, you're all
I'm
right.
dying, I'm
You're
dying,
right.
man.
Really
I'm
dying?
dying. Fuentes got me. They got me. The Groyper Army got me.
I'm like, Nick Fuentes had a TikTok? Which songs is he lip syncing to?
He was doing TikTok dances wearing a KKK outfit.
I got all TikTokers do not dance and sing. I don't.
He would do the dance where like the bass drops and the clothes change, and he'd be in his Snuggie, and the bass drops and he'd be in a full KKK regalia, and they were like, well, that's not okay for TikTok, and they banned him. I made all that up, by the way. This is not the first time Gosar has worked with Fuentes. He previously spoke in February at the America First Political Action Conference, a far-right event led and attended by Fuentes. Among the attendees at the conference was former Iowa Representative Steve King, who lost his seat after attaining a track record of making controversial comments on race and immigration, which fellow Republican Steve Strivers called white supremacy and hate. Also present was super fanboy Spexo, who sucked off everybody adjacent to Nick Fuentes in hopes of blowing kisses to Nick Fuentes from the front row. In March, Gosar tweeted Fuentes' motto, America First, with a meme of a man instructing a sex worker to tell everyone that America First is inevitable. Inevitable.
Oh, you know what? They put that in our comments anytime we talk about Nick Fuentes, so we'll probably get a few of those.
America First is inevitable.
They all say the exact same shit. There's no individuality among them whatsoever. They all just parrot one another.
Same rhetoric, same fucking
They
rhetoric.
only are capable of one thought, and they have to share it. That's okay. They're not nuanced. Paul Gosar posted this poto meme. Poto meme. $50, whatever you want, baby. Can you tell everyone America First is inevitable? Inevitable.
Inevitable.
Could you tell everyone America First is inevitable?
Okay, they called you ugly, but yet this guy ain't ugly.
I believe this guy, Representative Gosar, however you say his name.
Gosar.
He's denying that Nick was fundraising for him.
Nicky didn't fundraise for me.
No.
I got all my money from Bezos.
He also tweeted out or said something in an interview or something today about, well, nobody complains about the Gen Z kids who do this and do that. Is Fuentes Gen Z?
Yes, he is. He's a Zoomer.
He's a Zoom.
Oh, okay.
Zoom.
I'm gonna take a dab for 100 likes, Pam.
Good
We're
job.
excited.
Nobody complains
Doing it.
about that
Doing
Nico
it.
girl who danced
by the
around
way,
in a Bernie t-shirt on the TikToks.
We got a correction. Apparently, that person who caused that crash at the bike race was a woman.
Yeah, I could tell that. I just, after I made the castration comment, I didn't want to bring gender into it because I guess God already had castrated them.
By the way, when we were still talking about the bad weather in the Northwest, I downloaded some images. I wanted to show you guys this. I guess Adam posted this. I don't know.
Is Scoot in the fucking bag?
No, they needed to route cold air from a window air conditioner into another place in their house, so they used trash bags that were taped together to attempt to do this.
That's a dumb way to do it.
Heck
and then
no,
they got a
that's cool.
fan right there.
Yeah, the best way to do it is have ceiling fans, folks.
Look, if you had a Mass Effect poster over your window, you'd do some cool shit like this too, but you don't. Not my fault. That's definitely a dead body though, right?
And those little unit, that little fan unit thing he's got there, those things fucking
God, you're so negative, Pimpmunk.
Well, I'm just telling you, don't buy You need to get real fucking fans. I'm used to this heat shit. I know how to cool you down.
In my day, we had good fans. They had blades that spun around.
I live this shit every year, bro. I know how to do this.
The only fans I need are Drunken Peasants fans. That's why I wear my hoodie throughout the hottest day of the year. Because I tell you guys, all I needed was you.
The only fans?
The only fans.
What you need is me, because I'm so fucking cool. I'll cool everything down.
Is that true?
No, not really.
Oh.
I'm just trying to brag. I'm just trying to boast my ego a little bit. I suck as a human.
Pimpmunk, do you ever go to take a piss and the urine water falls down your ball bag because your little dicky dude was doing any mode instead of outie mode?
I have a string that I pull it out with. And, well, you know, I call my penis my crotch nipple. So, yeah, it sometimes hibernates up in my stomach. So I have to, so that's why I got a Prince Albert. I got the little hoop and I got a string and I pull it out.
If someone was like, Pimpmunk, you have to have sex with a watermelon. Are you confident you could turn that into some juice?
You do know my father would not care that I tell this story. I've told this story before. A long time ago when my father was a kid, his brothers told him if you warm a watermelon up and fuck it, it feel like a real woman. So he stuck it in the oven, got it too hot, stuck his little pecker in and almost burned it.
Yeah, that's the trick. It always burns your willy. Nobody recognizes that until they've done it.
Yeah, I miss my dad. He was so stupid. Oh, by the way, real quick, since we got a lull, make sure you check out the wood after this show.
Link in the description.
Link in the description below. Me, Shabisky, and other people. Well, Shabisky does this. What he's doing now. Just
You shut the fuck up.
I bet you've
Okay.
said less
I talk
than
plenty.
20 words so far.
Dude, he does this
Sorry.
a lot, bro.
I'm sorry.
If you want to get to talk about that fucking
It was an
stupid
accident.
Pokemon shit.
No.
That's the only time you ever
You just want
talk.
to talk about Pokemon?
No, I don't.
I don't either.
Oh yeah, we got a couple Streamlabs. We'll do those and then we'll move on to something else.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, everybody who donated tonight. We have the big Coop car giving that big love. Lord of Nurgle giving that big love. And Lord Magicus said, jump, bitch. Land on the fence post.
Wow.
Oof.
I think that was directed towards you, Shabisky.
Oof.
Yeah. I'll try to land on the fence post.
Yeah?
Sure, I can hit it.
Yeah?
I got good aim.
Yeah? I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. You motherfuckers. That's something else he stole from me, by the way. I'm the one that started the and now he does it all the
You
goddamn
didn't
time.
even. No, shut up.
Are you going to honestly say,
Shut
you're
up.
going to say I didn't
No,
start
you
that?
came up with it, but I pointed it out. And the humor in it. You didn't even realize.
You know,
You don't know how to spell humor.
You don't know anything.
You know, Pimpmunk, if you come up with something and somebody else can take it from you, it was never actually yours to begin with.
Yeah, bitch. It's mine.
Did you just call me a bitch, you bitch?
He did, yeah.
No. What?
I hope your mama.
Is that like a tick? The like what? Because you do it.
Yeah. Because I'm dabbing again.
What?
Dabbing again. Dabbing again.
What?
We out here dabbing again.
All right, we're moving on.
I'm drinking beer. Is Heineken a good choice, guys? You guys are always complaining about my burr.
You ever had Sing Tao?
No.
Heineken's way better than
Chinese beer.
Modelo. So.
Sing Tao is a Chineken. It's Chinese Heineken.
Yeah.
I've never had one.
Yeah?
It tastes like Heineken.
It's good.
I like Amstel. That's another Dutch beer. Not
The
Amstel
best beer
Light,
I've
though.
The best beer I've ever drank was at a goth bar in Tampa, Florida. It was called the Devil's IPA. It was the tastiest fucking beer I've ever drank in my life.
Yeah, huh?
We're going to go to antagonism now. Here we go.
I should turn off the goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
DP, they gonna touch me. DP, they gonna touch me. DP, they gonna touch me.
Oh, damn.
I love that intro, though. I love
It
that
is
one.
good.
It's
It
good.
is really good.
Prince of Fallen.
Prince of Fallen?
Yeah, I think that's
Who
his
is
name.
this?
He's this guy that has made a bunch of dumb videos. We watched on the last episode. We watched a video with him. We did him for the troll or not a troll thing, which we were just kind of like, oh, he's just an asshole.
Oh.
And he always says we have a lot of free time to stream. We spend all our
We
time.
do?
Yeah,
We do, yeah.
Yeah,
I can't believe how much free time we have, Ben.
Yep.
I had no idea.
Water from Fiji.
I had no idea that Seattle was this cucked. Seattle Pride organizers apologize after raising issue with event charging white people a reparations fee. Oh, God. So, it says 2 Pride Month organizers in Seattle are now apologizing to the local community after writing a letter to the city taking issue with the separate upcoming events plans to charge a $10 to $50 reparations fee for white people, calling it reverse discrimination. So I wonder how this pricing even works anyways. Is it going to depend on how white you are?
I mean, how true is
Well, I think
this?
white women have to pay 10 because women struggle, and white men have to pay 50 because they get paid 5 times as much as women.
Is this even true, though?
I mean,
Right here it said it was an event, so I'm sure there was an event at maybe a club that had a door cover charge, and the people of the door cover charge let's do a reparations charge for white people to come in here. That'll teach them.
Yeah.
And if you pay it, go ahead. People are dumb. They pay for stuff all the time. They buy their damn I don't know, gay Oreos, thinking that it's going to change the world. I love Oreos.
Is that what's going to cause the price to increase? If you're like Billy the Fridge and you blend directly in with your walls,
yes.
Is it going to be a full $50?
No.
I'm not sure.
Is he? Did he mean that you're really white?
I think he meant that I'm fat. Maybe.
No,
I don't. Was it white or fat?
Wasn't
No,
it?
he's
This
saying-
isn't about fat
he's saying
people.
you're white.
Yeah,
about
you
fat
blend in
white.
with your walls.
And you blend.
Yeah.
What's
Versus-
this? I'm blending in. Look, what's my face?
Discrimination. So I wonder how
Was
this
this guy a
pricing
white
even works
supremacist?
anyways. Is it going to depend on how white you are? Is that what's going to cause the price to increase? If you're like Billy the Fridge and you blend directly in with your walls, is it going to be
I don't know what that means. Do you mean he's invisible?
What was he talking about last time when we were trolling our troll? Because I don't remember.
It was just the last episode when we had.
Yeah, I don't remember what he was talking about.
He was saying that Pride Month is mental illness awareness month or something like that.
Well, is he a troll or is he not?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's a troll.
Because-
No.
because this sounds like
He's
troll.
serious.
This
He is
sounds
serious.
He's serious.
He's a troll that is serious, right?
I guess.
He's not trolling but he is a troll, right?
$50?
I think
Looks like a troll.
He's a under the bridge.
I'm not sure. I'm
loser.
not sure how that's going to work. But this is pretty funny though.
Yeah.
This is pretty funny, though. It's super funny, dude. Look, if you want to pay a $10 to $50 reparations fee to get into a club, do it.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Well,
That's-
I
if
think
that's how
we
you
should
feel.
pay more money to go to a dance club because we have no rhythm, and we're just fucking up everybody else's dancing. So we should pay more.
I pay more to go to fuck clubs.
A fuck club, Shabisky. You should go there.
Let's go. Come on. Let's all
What
hold
is it?
hands and go to the fuck club.
What would you do in a fuck club, Shabisky?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I don't even know. I don't
Okay,
even
never
know.
mind. I
I
don't
want
wanna
to
go.
know. I want to find out.
I can't believe you said you don't know what you would do in a fuck club.
He might dabble.
I was trying to figure it out.
He might partake. He might play Jenga. You don't know.
Hey, Bill, we're looking at my Pokemon cards, guys.
Check out my Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. What else we got? Here's Trumpster Bob
another
on the
Heineken.
UK's secret plan.
Why do you think you come out with all these groovy bands in the 70s? Have y'all ever thought of that? KC and the Sunshine Band, the Beach Boys, and on and
He
on
looks
and on.
so
all these other
weird.
The
fucking-
Beach Boys did not come out in the 70s. They came out in the 60s.
Bands. The 70s was a gold mine for new talent, new music, new sound.
Okay.
Isn't it always that way?
Well, yeah, but every decade has new talent.
Yeah.
Is he on a yacht or?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me show you the genius of the United Kingdom attacking the United States in warfare. First of all, they sponsored and opened up every one of these fucking bands.
What?
And America was taken back. They're like, oh, Sunshine
I like how
Boys.
he's so drunk he doesn't even realize his camera can't be focused right now. No way.
He needs to stop dyeing his beard.
Like 12
really.
pixels.
He really needs to stop dyeing that beard because that looks awful. That looks horrible.
I don't know how much better his camera ever gets though. And he looks like he's de-aged, but now he looks like even weirder. Like he looked better as the old crusty gray hair Gandalf the Grey.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I stopped dyeing my shit because I realized I'm an old guy trying to look young. It's just ridiculous. He looks ridiculous.
Now he's Browndolf the beard. Browndolf the beard.
Poopdolf.
I wonder what'll happen when I have to dye my hair. I'm kind of afraid of it.
Why would you have to do it? You don't have to dye it.
Yeah, but I don't want to have gray hair.
Dude, I've been getting a lot more compliments about my looks since I started growing the beard and letting it go gray.
Yeah. People really wanted to change up with you, Pimp Monk. They were like, we need something more from this.
You can shut my third testicle.
Whatever fucking band's playing, right?
I'm not going to do that.
So then, people are now all into this party scene and dance scene. But what's the one scene they're not on and not paying attention to? Well, they're not paying attention to the fucking political scene.
What is he talking about?
So while they were successful,
He was talking about Casey and the Sunshine Band, and now he's talking about the British and the political scene.
in removing.
By the way, Casey and the Sunshine Band came out in the late 60s, actually. And then they went on into the 70s and changed into disco, just like many groups did.
The majority of Americans from paying attention to politics, they moved their people into our politics with the addition of the fucking Bushes and the Clintons before the fucking Bushes.
Every time he talks, I completely have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. I know I'm not the smartest guy in the goddamn world, but this dude just loses me.
I'm taken by the beautiful palatial boat that he now calls home.
Yeah, that is a beautiful fucking boat, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a yacht, not a boat. Sorry, a yacht.
Yeah.
A yacht.
A yatchet.
His families are from fucking England. Recently. Like as in modern day times.
Wait a minute, that is a good comment in the chat. The beard turned brown from all the buttholes.
Yep.
Not fucking 1,000 years ago kind of thing. And then the Bushes from the Northeast motherfucking New Jersey moved to fucking Texas and become Texans? Do you think they represent Texans? Fuck you and fuck no. Neither does goddamn me the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Faggot Ass Jones.
Whoa.
Is that his real middle name?
Yes, I do
It
believe
is.
it. Yeah.
It is.
Fuck him, fuck his son, and fuck the Dallas Cowboys. How about
That's
that?
a lot of men to fuck, Bob.
He's up to it.
Yeah, he's up to it, really. He's got that big brown beard.
I thought it when he said Jerry, middle name redacted Jones, and his son. I was like, that's two men, Bob. How could you handle two men? And then Bob added in the entire Dallas Cowboys. I was like, oh, Bobby does Dallas? Is that where we're going with this? You can't do this.
Motherfuckers.
That was a good
You
one,
know
Billy Bobby.
what? Who you are? You a bunch of communist motherfuckers trying to control cryptocurrency, motherfuckers. It's just not gonna happen.
He just goes all over the goddamn board, don't he?
I
can't keep up with that son of a bitch.
I can't wait for the arc where he starts spending all his Social Security money on pump and dump crypto scams and loses it all.
Because you got no control over it.
Logan Paul told me to get into Dink Doink coin, and I lost all my $743 this month.
Suck a fucking dick. You go suck a fucking banana for all anybody cares. Nobody just gives a fuck about you except for we know you motherfuckers is a piece of shit.
Wrong hole, Bob.
Banana, Billy.
Wrong hole, Bob.
Did you see? I don't know why this is permitted, but I guess awaiting trial, Baked Alaska can still stream.
Yeah.
They can?
Yes. Why a judge would let him keep streaming, I have
probably,
no idea.
Maybe the defense wants him to go out there and hang himself even more, so they have more to throw up against him. They're like, yeah, go out there, do what you do, you dumbass. It's gonna make you look horrible.
He was also in trouble for the pepper spray incident too.
I know when Martin Shkreli was being federally indicted, his lawyer was like, "Stop going online, stop." And Martin was like, "Nah." He's like, "Dude, you're making my job harder." And he's like, "Whatever, I'm hanging out with my buds." And then he made some comment about Hillary Clinton and got locked up. So maybe they're just waiting for him to dig a little hole.
Remove me off the network!
Paul Poseidon said $3. Hey Cassandra, do you have any self-respect? Hanging out with a known white supremacist, just Google his name. What will your co-workers and friends think? I will be showing clips of you and this Nazi to friends and workers. Just kidding, suck nigger dick.
What? That's awkward. That's pretty fucking awkward.
It is true though. Like, how did he get this girl to hang out with him?
IRL. She's IRL.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, it's Cassie.
Oh, I don't know who the fuck she is. Where is she from?
I think she was on one of the RVs. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about. Yeah, all girls look the same to me. Is this Gail Kim or Gail King?
They're
Or Hoda? Is this Hoda?
No, they're no. At the end, they said just kidding. They said just kidding at the end.
He is such a douchey motherfucker, though. I can't stand it.
I don't think she wants to settle down. I don't think she wants to actually get married and have babies. I'm down for that, but.
When was it ever a thing?
We discussed it a little bit. I don't know. But I don't know if you're ready to settle down, are you?
Definitely not.
See? The women don't want to settle down, so I'm ready.
You don't want to spend the next 10 years waiting on your ass to get out of prison.
Of course he's ready to settle down.
What is going on? What is going on? Yeah, your eggs are expiring very quickly.
Oh my god,
You're about to hit the wall.
relax.
Relax. You relax. You're about to hit the wall.
Okay, so what are we gonna do in Clearwater?
Walk around, talk to some people, do some family planning.
Get beat up, pepper spray people, be a cunt to people.
You don't have time. You're almost 25.
I have.
Yo percent $3 on Team Joseph Team Gionate.
Let's go.
1987 or 1988. More commonly known as Baked Alaska, is an American neo-Nazi.
Fake news.
Is an American neo-Nazi.
Anti-Semitic
Fake
conspiracy
news.
theorist, social media.
And former rapper. And the worst thing is, all those things that he is, the former rapper one is what disgusts me the most.
Well, it should, because he was fucking horrible.
There was a few of them. There were a few that we've
It's like,
watched.
yeah, he's a neo-Nazi. That doesn't disgust me at all. He's the exact type of person I'd want to lump in with those fucking losers. But the rapper part...
That's the same feeling I get when Shabisky calls himself a comedian. That's the same fucking feeling I get.
Shabisky, who's a better comedian, you or Pimpmunk?
Oh, dude, don't, Shabisky, don't even do it.
Honest opinions only, Shabisky.
Pimp is better. A little bit, though. Only a little bit.
A smidgen?
Only a little bit.
Just a smidgen. I'm about to pass him.
Shabisky
You're about
said...
to pass gas, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
And the former rapper
That is fake news.
gained attention through his advocacy.
Fake news.
It's funnier than this douchebag. There's a lighting bug in my fucking room.
That is, Wikipedia is gay. Wikipedia is fake and gay. That is fake news. All right. Okay, so you're 24. You're almost.
Stop talking about me. You're giving me a lot of anxiety.
I'm talking about us.
You're giving me a lot of anxiety.
Why?
I'm gonna stop the car.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'll come out for some events.
Oh, I got to give you the Sammy update. I also got to give you a Blade update. So, quick Blade update is he says he won't do RV7. He says he'll never do an RV again in his life.
Yeah.
I was very sad to hear that. But he said he would.
He retired from RVs.
Yeah, he's raising babies now.
Be down for
We
a
need
streamer
to do an RV, Ben, all of us.
I don't want to do an RV.
house or something like that.
Sure.
So clip that. That is the
Yeah,
Blade
I
update. But I was talking to him a lot last night. We love Blade. So maybe he'll come to Florida when I get the house. So trying to get the house in like the next month. That would be dope. Blade trip hype. Blade Yoba hype. Let's go. But he won't do an RV.
How long is he out? I mean, he's not. Is he still being charged?
I think so. I don't know.
Like 1,000,000%. Oh, and I talked to Casey too. Casey said RV7 is happening. He thinks August possibly, August or September. But he says it's for sure happening. And he said he's buying a new RV, which is like 4 times more expensive than the last one. So I'm fucking hyped for RV7. But
Okay, you wanna do this?
Blade's not going to be on it. So clip that whole thing. There you go. What's up? Yep.
Oh, she's got a puppy.
The doggy water bowl.
He's very awkward.
Yeah. That's why people watch him though. Like
You can cheer.
he's their awkward avatar. They like to watch him bumble around. That's why this is all clipped up the way it is.
She won't cheers me. 7 years of bad sex. That's not true. Yeah, he said shut up. He's the bartender.
She has a very fake laugh when he makes jokes. Yeah, it's very fake.
It's like a Fran Drescher laugh.
Women get used to faking things around Baked Alaska.
And me.
Oof.
No, you did a forced cheers.
He spilled water on me, you fucking weirdo.
She is a very attractive young lady, though. We'll say that.
All women are beautiful.
That's not true.
Every single one of them, Pimpmunk. Even
I'm
Pimpisha.
still bummed. Now, Pimpy's the ugly bitch.
Guys, remember when I said? Remember when I said you're inconsiderate?
She just takes his glass, spills it in his lap. Savage.
That's good.
Doing? Pour water on you? Dude, she just poured my water. She just poured my water all over my lap.
You'd think he'd be more like entertaining as long as he's been doing this shit.
No.
But he's like awkward in front of the camera. It's like he's not used to it yet. He's been doing this shit for years.
It's not about being entertaining. It's about how easily you follow direction of the audience, right?
He'll do anything. Like, he has no boundaries.
They're
at
like,
all.
hey, do this, say this. And he goes and does it, and they laugh at him. Or they think, yeah, he's cool. He said stupid things in front of people. And now we love him because he does as we say. He's our little lapdog.
He makes teenage girls at the mall cry.
I'll be honest, I've only watched some of his stuff, not a lot, so I'm not well versed in the Baked Alaska bitch, but yeah.
He's like literally an avatar for people that don't leave their homes. They sit at home, they watch, like, hey, tell this girl that you want to make a baby with her. Send. Oh, maybe we can get married and make babies? Oh, no, she's not ready. Your eggs are going to be infertile. It's so stupid.
Why is the music so loud?
His microphone's too close to the speaker and it's distortion.
Let's go. Thank you guys. All right.
She looks disgusted right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised she's sticking
Yeah,
with it.
it looks like she hates him. Is she new or has she been around?
I think she's been around for a while. I don't even know.
Gotcha. Oh, she smoked a Delta blunt the other day. Gotcha.
The same feelings, just legal.
Okay. But I need you to just slip a little roofie in for me, homie.
What? What the fuck?
I'm kidding. Dude,
he's on like bail or bond or whatever.
And this guy's a bartender. He has to be like, what the fuck did you just say?
That's when I would get out. Like all bartenders in Florida, or where is he at? All good bartenders have the roofies on deck, but they use them for guys like this. Slide one in his drink when he wakes up in Shanghai next week. Put him to work.
Little something.
Anonymous sent $5.
I'm trolling.
Yeah.
They only think you're
You don't joke like that. You just don't. I mean, because that. Yeah, that's horseshit. He
Oh, God.
Is it the Super Mario song?
Yeah, but saying the N-word over and over again.
Oh.
What's up?
See?
It's like a live stream. Yeah, on YouTube.
Oh my God.
I do like Super Mario.
Well, not the KKK version.
It's like a live stream. Hey.
Fuck.
Whoa!
Hey, stop it, guys.
It's his TTS. Like, most of us would have that kind of shit blocked so that our shit won't play that, but he lets it go.
Stupid bitch. You fucking nigger. This stupid fucking.
See, I thought that the song was celebrating one of my favorite video games and one of my favorite candy bars. They were talking about Snickers. I was like, oh man, I love the Snickers and Mario Brothers. Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Well, here's my question about him. Does he understand how much trouble he's in?
No.
Does he comprehend it?
No, he doesn't comprehend anything.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, he's an imbecile.
Yeah, so
And
no.
he's out here doing like making jokes about roofies and shit. Does he not know they're going to use that against him in the fucking court?
They probably won't because like they're too lazy to get all this out, and they probably think they have a good enough case as is.
I mean, he streamed himself in Nancy Pelosi's office. I think that's about all they need.
Nigger Alex is doing this shit. You fucking nigger. I swear.
So can't he like stop it? Doesn't he have like a button to stop it?
I don't know. I never figured it out.
Turn the volume down on his phone.
Yeah, that's usually what I had to do.
Did anyone have to anyone ever try to do that to you?
Yeah, but I have most stuff was blocked.
Yeah.
I remember one time they did that to you when you was walking around on the street.
Missed IT the first time, bitch sent $3 Cassie.
Glitter like
Nobody
that.
cares.
Cassie. So was she hanging out with Ice Poseidon?
Yeah,
we met her on the RV, right?
I think she was on the RV.
Yeah, when they came to Seattle.
I think it was her.
Yeah.
I can never remember.
Pretty sure.
If you're in the stream,
She needs to get away
you're
from
Blay
this
at best.
Anonymous sent $10.
She's like, don't hold my hand.
She pulled away from this. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's mutual.
Nah. Now this guy's a fucking shitbag, man. He's like Shabisky, but a little bit more extreme.
You can do better.
Yeah, Cassandra. Yeah, I remember her. I remember she was like, I'm on lithium or something. She told us all she was on lithium or something like that. I was like, oh.
Wow, fake dono.
Drop the
Sandra sent
abusiveness for
$3.
sure.
How many hot fries are in that bag? Jesus Christ.
What the?
Much better for a change.
Yeah, he's
fucking music.
This shit is crazy as hell.
Two always wins, actually.
And this guy streams on Twitch.
I don't know. He probably streams on D Live, or
I think he got banned from D Live as well.
Where does he stream now?
BitChute, probably.
He's
BitChute
on
or
a new
something.
platform called
Is it Telegram?
Telegram Live. No, I don't
know.
What? Oh, okay.
There's a couple of conservative sites now that they can stream on this shit. So.
Women always do this. Like, even my mom always does this, and it's annoying. You order food. You're like, what do you want? They're like, nothing. I'm not hungry. And they're like, no, what do you want? And you ask them nothing, and then you get your food, and they're like, give me some fries. Give me some nuggets.
Yeah,
Why do
so
you
always
do that?
order extra food when you order if you have a girl around, because you know if you unless you don't want to share your meal, order extra, psycho. It's that simple. Never. Here's a little.
It's fucking McDonald's too. It's not like
it's
expensive.
McDonald's. That's great. Never let a woman make any of the decisions. Okay, that's rule number one. If she says she's not hungry, you know that's a lie. Get her extra fries and a 4-piece minimum nugget, probably a 10-piece. Rule number one.
I'd go with the 10.
Get a damn 10-piece. Now, if the woman just says something that's conducive to the situation, let it fly. But if she's trying to hold back, that's when you got to go and just make the damn decision.
Because it's funny.
You nugget
Pisses me off.
The last thing you want to do is get pissed off because you weren't prepared.
You already had no.
I had 2. I need to have 3.
No. 2 was too many.
Give her the
You have-
third one, you son of a bitch.
You have your Pokeball. Yeah, I'm eating that too.
I already ate all the rice and the poke.
But I
have a
don't
whole
like her and I'll tell you why. It's because she knows how much of a sack of shit this guy is, and she's hanging with him. So, yeah, she's probably a sack of shit, too.
Eleanor Ross is, remember Corinne, what happened to her? She was around like through the winter, I think. She was in Seattle and was trying to stream with me, but I was good. She was here during Chop, and she was trying to get me to go down to the frickin' Chop with her, and she was like, I just don't want to go alone, and I want you, Billy, to like have my back when I tell these people that they just need to settle down.
No.
And I was like, I'm good.
No, thank you.
I'm good.
Pokeball.
Sorry.
I literally
all
just
the rice.
went to McDonald's and said, what do you want?
I know. Just give me one.
No.
But
You're good
Billy,
too.
right, all girls do that. They'll tell you they're not hungry, but you know they're going to end up eating your shit, so why don't you just get them enough shit to eat?
Yeah, get extra food.
Yeah, it's that simple. Because all chicks do that shit. We've all dated girls and they'd be like, no, I don't want anything. Yet they eat all your fucking french fries or whatever. So just buy them extra fucking food.
Worst thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna throw away some damn fries and nuggets, or you're gonna overeat some damn fries and nuggets.
Yeah, or you're
No.
You're throwing them away.
For Elle?
No. Elle's got her own food. You already had 2. You were only supposed to get 1. No, I'm not full.
Yes, you are, Yofa. Come on, you'll fit.
No.
Share your food.
No.
No.
Let's actually cash out at 6 this time.
I don't know what this is.
Uh-oh.
Who's that son?
I don't know what
Actually
this is.
cashing out at 6 over here.
Someone's playing some roulette somewhere. I don't even know what that's all about. I went and found this old picture. It's interesting because it's a Baked Alaska connection because it's Cassie and Sweet Aaron together.
Hey.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I know the girl now because of her, but I don't know
the girl on the left was the first girl that Baked Alaska was simping for.
He was simping on Sweet Aaron, and he even went like left leaning for a while. He dropped all of his.
Yeah, he did do that, didn't he? I remember that. He did kind of go left for a second.
He dropped all of his political leanings to be woke with her, and then she was like, "You're a loser." I think she dumped him for somebody else. I don't know who it was exactly.
I like the other chick, the one that was with him, especially in the brown hair. She looks better. Yeah, she's better looking. I mean, I'm just gonna say it.
All women are beautiful, Pimpmunk.
No, that's not true, though. That's not true. I mean, it's like saying that all babies are pretty. There's a bunch of little ugly ass demons running around and shit. I mean, we ugly. Some of us people are ugly. Not me, of course. I'm a handsome son of a bitch. But Shabisky's an ugly little bastard.
What?
What?
No, I'm a cutie pie.
With your goddamn dick
I'm
for a
cutie
nose.
pie. What?
What?
What? It was an accident.
You can ask my 5 fans. They'll tell you I'm a cutie pie.
Now don't fucking be modest. You know you got 6.
All right. I have to. I'm gonna play this video. I want to say before we play it, I think these predator buster channels are dumb, and they oftentimes make it easier for these people to get out of doing what they're doing because they're not police officers. And in the end of this video, even though this predator catcher guy had evidence and showed it to a police officer, they didn't give a fuck at all. They're like, oh, you're just acting the fool on the internet right now. So, but
yeah, we're not watching this video because this guy's busting a predator.
You're right.
We're watching this video because the guy that is being busted
is crazy.
Is probably a creature.
He's a creature.
Let's go. What is it? Like minute 30 in?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Pump up to the beginning. This guy is like a full on creature.
Good Lord, Jesus.
Yeah, this is what he looks like.
He makes you look like a Ken doll, Pimpmunk.
I already look like a kid, though, you son of a fucking.
You look like a Betsy Wetsy Pea baby doll with a beard.
Hello, how's it going, guys? Can I help you guys
This
find
guy has
anything?
really short arms for how.
Yeah.
Look at him.
How's it going? Can I help you guys find
he's like Matt Yarbo's arms in a way.
anything here?
He's come to pick up his loaner.
Billy, you know it's true. You know it's true. Matt Yarbo got them little T-Rex arms.
Matt Yarbo?
Bullfrog.
I don't think that's true.
It's really short.
You don't want to pick up a 13-year-old car or a 14-year-old car, a 15-year-old car?
I'm picking up my car.
Jason, once again you're at it, and this is all the evidence, buddy.
Get out of here.
This is all the evidence, buddy.
Damn, leave me
This is all the evidence. I'm calling the cops right
This is the third time he had caught
the
this
fourth
guy,
time.
or fourth time,
Yeah.
fourth time. So
now, ma'am. I'm calling the cops right now.
yeah.
Jason, on Kijiji, hand, 13-year-old hand. Jason, hands 13 years old. Hands 13 years old, Jason.
Oh, his ass is hanging out of his pants.
He's cheeking.
This is here. All the evidence is here, Jason. Call the police, please. This guy's call the police.
No, he's so clean when he runs.
This guy looks like he's about to do a bangarang on him.
Get lost. He's a moron. Tell get lost.
He's a moron.
You gotta sign in here. Call the police.
13
Jason,
years
you
old.
can be a creeper
This is my
and right
fourth
at the same
busting
time.
him. My fourth time busting him.
Please me.
Yeah. Fourth time I busted him for wanting to get with a 13-year-old girl. Fourth time I busted him.
This is not a battle of wits.
Fourth time. Hand on Kijiji, 13-year-old.
Hand on Kijiji.
I guess
13-year-old.
Kijiji's like Amazon
Yeah.
in Canada. I didn't know that until I watched this video.
The predator or the poacher or whatever, the guy catching him he's not like a scholar, right?
No.
No.
You want her to live in with you? You talk to me. Okay. Look, this is all the evidence right here, Jason.
Totally looks like a frog.
That's assault right now. You're assault. Assault number 1. I am pressing charges. I am pressing charges. Yeah.
He's what, like 4'5"?
He's got to be a little one, yeah.
Something like that.
He's a half human.
He's got a huge ball of rage, though. Jason is a rage machine. He's the machine they raged against, and the machine raged back.
Jason, just read this, brother. Read this. I don't want to read it. 13 years old, Jason. Okay.
I like how the poacher got kicked out, and Jason's in there like kicking it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Loser refused to read it. LOL. Stopped cam. Waiting for the cops and car. I was treated like trash by these workers, even after explaining, just like I was treated like trash by the neighbors after I busted Jake. Remember Jake, guys? Here's the thing, though, right? Like, that's a place of business, and you followed this guy into the place of business, and he's screeching, right? He's the one that is attacking. You're the one that's the most calm out of the two. They're gonna get you out of the room because this guy needs to de-escalate. If they try and get him out of the room, he's gonna start fighting. He's gonna start headbutting and biting ankles.
And you're not an authority on this shit. This isn't your job. You can't do this. I know you're doing it for clicks, but your heart, I guess, is in the right place or whatever this guy. But you shouldn't be doing this.
I mean, you could do it. I'm not against people doing this. I think it's kind of
dangerous.
I don't care. I appreciate when people do danger. I think it's kind of cheesy and kind of a little disgusting. I have no sympathy for Jason putting himself in this situation. CJ Halliday says I kind of feel bad, but not in a way. It's a tricky situation. Exactly, it is tricky. We wouldn't be watching this. We wouldn't be watching this if there wasn't such a batshit crazy reaction out of Jason here. If Jason was just like, "Yeah, no, call the police. I don't know what to do. Like, I made a mistake."
Yeah.
We'd be like, "Oh, this sucks. This guy's got problems. Lock him up. Give him some help." But here, Jason's just like full on screecher.
Screeching. Yeah, and it's obvious that Jason has a fucking problem. He needs to talk. Because he's already been this the fourth time he's been busted by this guy.
Yeah.
So wouldn't he have learned already that there's people out there looking for you? Come on, stop, dude. Shit.
Let's see more screeching.
Jason is a creep.
Yeah.
And you ought to know that most teenage girls ain't want to fuck his little ugly ass, so he need to shut up.
Oh my gosh, Pimpmunk, it's not about that. Stop.
It is.
Oh, stop.
He thinks he's going to go get some 13-year-old daddy.
Stop. It's
Why would a
icky.
13-year-old
I'm hitting play.
Fourth time I busted you, buddy. Fourth time, Jason.
You can tell he's Canadian. Fourth time I busted you, buddy.
I got that.
Bullshit. You were lying. Get the hell off this property.
I'm lying. That's a tantrum right there. That's a disgusting human being. See that, guys? Fourth time.
Rudy Simmons is a stalking old fuck who calls Islam Islams. He calls Muslims Islams. So don't listen to anything that dumbass fucking idiot says.
Oh, she doesn't want to be a part of it anymore, right? Ma'am, I thought you were his friend. You don't want to be a part of it no more? 13 years old. All the evidence here for the police. All the evidence. Fourth time I busted him.
I wonder if this is like his caretaker or his sister or what's going on. She probably had no idea that he was going to meet somebody here. He probably had, she thought he was going to come get his car. I don't know. Yeah. If she was a part of it, if she's part of the ring and she's procuring kids to be a part of it, send that to the police as well. But right now you're harassing somebody who's probably just working.
Exactly. And by the way, Danny in the chat room is actually right. He does kind of sound like Cloud Disappear guy.
Cloud Disappear.
He does kind of sound like him.
P-do disappear. P-do disappear.
Fourth time. You don't want to be his friend no more, man? Thought you were his best friend. Okay, exactly.
I thought you were his best friend.
Okay, exactly. This is obviously in Canada.
Yeah, he called him buddy earlier, too.
Okay, exactly.
Ooh, I'm live streaming.
Ooh, I'm live.
Yeah.
Okay, exactly.
And yelling at her like it makes no sense.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
Unless he caught. Unless he saw that she was with him before and he already talked to her about it and she's still hanging out with him, I guess, then it would make sense. But
well, I mean,
weird.
She might be hired like assistant for this guy. He might need to be wrangled. You never quite know. Pointless wait while cops arrived. Do they only use one S in pointless in Canada? Like how they add a U to color and all that stuff?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I called. I am recording everything, by the way.
there.
Just to let you know.
It's the OPP. That's how I know they're in Ontario.
Yeah, Essence.
You know me.
You gonna come out, or do you want me to talk like this?
No, I'm gonna come out.
Yeah. Okay.
So obviously you don't work here to talk to somebody.
He gave this so-called 13-year-old girl what he's doing today. He was trying to invite her over because he knows I've already busted him 3 times. The cops told me don't go to his house anymore. So he's very slick and I have everything printed here. Okay, no problem. Yeah.
So you're telling a cop right now that you're harassing this guy effectively. Like, I've already gone to his house 3 times. The cops told me not to go there anymore, so I came here. If I'm a cop, I'm like, what? You're following him now? Like, we told you not to go to his house anymore. It sucks that they're not doing anything about this. I hope they have eyes on this guy and like, I don't know. This is all gross and weird, but I'm not happy. I'm not happy either way.
I do things online for grown men trying to meet underage kids. Jason is the guy who busted already 4 times. Okay. Now I have an ad on Kijiji, okay, and Jason messages girl. Everything is here. The only stuff that's not
Kijiji again?
It's Amazon for Canada.
I mean, Amazon has its own Canada, or Canada has its own Amazon, but I guess they have a thing called Kijiji. I guess he put out an ad. I guess you can put personal ads on it too, though, because he put out an ad pretending to be a teenage girl looking to do like babysitting work. That's how he snared this guy.
It is out from today because obviously, like, I don't have access to a printer. Jason messages girl.
Oh, it's like Craigslist for Canada.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
It's like Craigslist.
Upon chatting, the age 13 was revealed right away. He doesn't have kids. Gives her number. I send him a text. He thinks he's slick. Now, upon texting, I tell him I'm 13 again. He stops responding, goes back to Kijiji. Then he says, can you download Hangout? It's an app to protect himself. All the conversations here.
Okay, so you have everything to prove to me.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
So what I'm asking for right now, before we continue and get into this more thoroughly, can I get your name or some kind of ID so I know who you are, and then I'm going to go in and talk to him and find out who he is.
Thing is, and he also put his hands on me, and you could check that camera. If my camera doesn't get it, I want to press charges.
What happened exactly?
Sorry?
What did he do, sorry?
He pushed me.
Okay. Did you get in his face?
No, I was like this, asked him, and he came towards me, and I said, Jason, get away from me. And I do want to press charges.
Okay, I haven't had a chance to go to my car yet.
Okay.
Because you've been causing a disturbance and you're upsetting everybody, I just need you to maybe just park over there in that parking lot, and I'll deal with you.
Wait.
Yeah, so like everyone in the building is against him, so the cop is not going to do anything to the guy.
Wait.
I wonder if there's any predator hunters that are like corrigible. Is that the word? They're like good with people. If they have good rapport with people, or are they all just incorrigible little pricks?
I'll move. I'll move. It's not a problem. I'll move.
Okay.
I have been causing a disturbance.
According to these people, and it's up to them, right? Hey, no.
I could talk, ma'am. I could talk. I could ask them a question, ma'am.
But they don't want to talk.
I just have one question to ask him. That's it. Sir, I was causing a disturbance.
Oh my God.
I was the one screaming, or he was the one screaming?
This guy's not capable of busting anybody.
Because of the color of my skin. Awesome.
Oh God.
Awesome. Okay, it's nice you defend a 4-time pedo. It's very nice. I will get off your property.
Okay, sure.
And pull that camera footage. I want to press charges on him.
Sir.
Sorry? Yeah, I gotta wait for the police here.
Oh, for what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing some kind of investigation thing, right?
Hey, that's
some guy. 47-year-old guy. I busted him 4 times online trying to like sleep with a kid, 13-year-old. So, yeah, he started having a little tantrum there, and
this guy is this.
Just waiting for the police to come out. And if you don't want me on your property, I can leave somewhere else.
Yeah. I don't love him back, though.
No.
You know,
I'd just like to know what's going on.
Tonight, I'll tell you that.
Pimpmunk, you better stay off Kijiji, dude.
Yeah.
Can I see your evidence?
You stay off Kijiji,
Oh,
Pimpy.
damn.
This is his number right here. He doesn't have kids or nothing. I say, I'm 13, to be honest, looking for a job. I need cash. So he moves it to text message. I reveal the age again because he thinks he's slick. He doesn't want to be revealed.
So is this you typing now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, I even told him 12. Look, oh, no worries. Okay, I'm 12, turning 13.
I told him 12. Okay. He's getting weird jollies off of all this.
He stops responding instantly, okay?
Like we can all agree
Because-
Jason's a sicko, needs to be dealt with. Like if mental health, whatever, the catacombs, whatever it is, Jason needs it. But this guy, we're diagnosing now the poacher.
Yeah, the type of personality it takes to do this kind of stuff as your hobby.
Now he's scared because
you're not good at it. If you were like the Batman of predator poaching and you swooped in and you got him dead to rights and left him wrapped up in a package for the cops to get,
But even
pretty
like
suave.
even like Chris Hansen, who'd be considered like the most recognizable and successful person to do this, is still a piece of shit too, right?
Yeah, they're all kind of pieces
Yeah.
of shit.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Hit him 3 times, okay? Basically
I wonder
just goes
how
on.
many
and-
of these people who try to catch the pedophiles are actually pedophiles. Like the homophobic people. I wonder sometimes.
On and on,
There
trying to
might be
offer her
some
money,
crossover,
inviting her
but
over, asking her about
I don't
having
think
a kid
it's a
again with him.
general rule.
And the more evidence is in my
Just
all
like
4
not all
times I busted him,
homophobics
he's
are
been saying
hiding their latent homosexual tendencies. Just a lot
I
of
would
it.
say at least 88% of.
I don't know, maybe. I think a lot.
I did scientific poll. I did all kinds of work. I went into 7-Eleven.
Did you do Landon Knowles' scientific poll?
Yes, I did Landon's poll. He has a hog, buddy.
Oh, damn.
he wants to have
It's wrinkly.
a kid with her.
So is this the same person he keeps talking to?
Yes.
I met Landon on Gigi, by the way.
No, but I mean the female. Does he think he's talking to the same female?
Yeah. No. Okay. So I don't know what Jason's thinking, okay, but the first time I busted him, it was her picture. But I think he forgot. Obviously he forgot. If he knows it's her again, he wouldn't do it, right?
Okay.
So no, it's this time it is the same one as the first time, but I don't.
Why is he blurring out everything now? I don't understand why everything's blurred now.
I don't know.
I don't think
Same picture
Yes.
or same profile,
same picture. Yeah,
but
actually.
not same profile.
No, the profile's gone a long time ago. They deleted it because obviously he reported me, right?
Okay.
The account, the profiles get deleted almost all the time. Once these guys get busted,
Yeah.
they think the evidence is gone or something.
Okay.
So I don't think he remembers her, okay?
Okay.
And he just goes on and on and on and on and on. This time I didn't want to, this time I honestly spent hours ignoring him because I'm sick of
This guy
busting him.
definitely has a little Kermit the Frog in his
And they just kept going on and on.
And then I got a little overwhelmed by all of his messages, so I started ignoring the pedo. And then finally, I was like, "Look, sir, I'm not your psychiatrist. If you want to meet up for a over the pants handy, let's just go to the car rental place." Rainbow Connection. Jason,
what do you
is
like? Do you want to have a kid with me? Do you want to come over? Can I come over?
You do a pretty good Kermit the Frog.
I wish I could do Miss Piggy.
Let's all go to Kijiji. I can't do Kermit. Fuck.
Now, that was sounded more Miss
Kijiji.
Piggy, I think.
Trying to bait predators.
I could pick you up.
I
and I
have
got
a
more.
frog in my throat, Kermit.
You sound like Mama JF.
Yeah, I was gonna say my Miss Piggy is just like a bastardized Mama JF.
A bastardized Mama JF. That has so many different meanings.
In my phone.
So I need all that evidence.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh my God!
And I've come across him again. I
Jason's
just got
OnlyFan. Look at Jason's OnlyFan pic there.
Great angle
with that
too.
fan behind him. This has got to be what every blowjob Winston Churchill's ever received looks like. POV, right? This is just. Ugh. He said, "What you think." And this is how you know that it's not a real person. They said, "Nice, you're 14."
What the fuck?
You're 14. Yeah, I'm 14. I'm actually a 14-month baby.
Yeah.
sick of busting him. I'm just like,
Yeah, I can't believe you fell for this shit till like you're 4. Oh my God.
You're 14? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a 14-year-old baby.
I'm just gonna ignore him, right? Okay. This time he messaged an ad on Kijiji. Okay. And I'm like, wait a second, this is Jason. Is this a dream? He hasn't learned yet? Yeah. Like.
Okay. So.
Yeah, Boobry says, I'm sick of busting him. No, you're not.
No, you get clicks for this shit, homie.
I'm gonna let him go home for right now because I have all his information. I know where to find him.
And there's a dude, if it was me, I'd be in jail. The way these Essex cops defend. I just want him arrested for targeting underage babysitters on Kijiji. I don't like this guy. And it really doesn't take much for you to be my hero if you're busting creepos. But good for you. Yeah. Good for you. And he is making it so hard for me to celebrate.
They should not, these people are idiots about how they handle this. They should be going to the cops the moment someone's like, I'm going to meet someone underage. They shouldn't go meet them and like try to make them look dumb and get them to do stupid shit. The one guy that was later outed, the EDP guy, the guy that busted EDP. Like there were all these old streams where he was like, "Oh, we'll call the cops unless you fight me in a boxing match and shit." And he'd fight the guy the predator that they snared. He'd like fight him in a boxing match and shit.
Yeah, it's all content. It's IRL
it's dumb.
content.
Yeah.
That's why they don't call the cops originally. That's why they go and try to meet them and try to ask them all these dumb questions, and they try to like barter with them. Like, we won't tell the cops if you do this. It's like, what? So you're like an accessory to this now? You know what's going on and you're not doing anything about it?
Yeah, I like how this guy's like, dude, if it was me, I'd be in jail. Well, test that theory. Go catch yourself and see if the police get you. Call the police on yourself with the history of yourself talking to yourself and see what happens. That'd be a good content for one of these guys.
History of yourself talking to yourself.
Yeah, like you're emailing yourself from your computer to your phone, like, "Hey, I'm 14. Are you 14? You want to meet up? That
sounds hot."
And then go meet up with yourself. Call the police on yourself and have the cops come and see if they put you in jail. But then he's saying, I just want him arrested. Yeah, well, nobody cares what the fuck you want. The cop said what she was going to do. She said it respectfully. She said, I'm going to let him go home. We're going to put this in the file of the police report. We're going to deal with this. What you want doesn't matter, Papa. I'm sorry, you entitled little content creator. Fuck off.
But he did put his hands on me. I want to press charges.
Well, I gotta investigate that too. But he can still go home because I know where to find him. He's not hiding.
But are you sure that's how the law works?
Yes, I'm sure.
If somebody puts a hand on you, you're allowed to press charges on the spot.
Okay, first of all, show me the evidence.
Okay, and they have evidence in there, and I have evidence here.
I understand that, but they can't access it immediately. So I obviously need that evidence.
So you got to stop your stream to show the evidence, Papa. Do you want to press charges or do you want content?
Right. There lies the tough choice for him.
Look at their stuff.
Now the thing is that you're saying he put his hands on you. He said he just wanted you away from him. Is that not true?
Nope. I was way back away from him. He came towards me.
Well, that is why he pushed you. It was to get you away from him. Now even though the guy is a little creep, but you were fucking with him.
You did follow him into the store. You were following him. And he was freaking out because he felt like, multiple different reasons. He'd been caught again. But you were pursuing him.
Actually at the door. Watch. Hold on. I was
harassing the guy, even though the guy is an asshole.
Yeah, the guy's a sicko. Got problems. Yeah. He's got serious problems. But you're not helping. Like you think in some way that you're the hero here. You're just more garbage. This is a dumpster trash pile.
This is what pisses me off about these people. They're like they're doing it all for a greater cause. Just admit the truth. You're doing it for clout and clicks. I mean, just be honest. I would respect you more if you just be honest and yes, I'm doing this shit for clicks. But try like you're doing it, you're being a hero, doing it for the greater cause. You don't give a fuck about the greater cause. You want clicks.
Piggy go oink oink. How about you?
He came right against me.
That's gonna go flying.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on. Sorry.
Temper, eh?
Temper, eh?
Okay, so let me just make it bigger for you.
Temper,
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Oh my
Is that him again?
I think that's the Screech. Maybe he's going back on the video.
Oh, that's what he's doing. It's hard to tell because he has the whole fucking thing blurred out.
Please, why does he have it blurred out, by the way?
Also, why does he have a 4:3 aspect ratio?
Okay.
What is this?
Why is Kermit the Frog fucking with pedophiles?
Oh, he's leaving.
Why does Shabisky not talk?
Yeah, Shabisky, you're oddly quiet during all of this. What do you do in your free time, Shabisky?
Masturbate and
On
smoke weed.
Kijiji, right? On Kijiji.
Yeah, Kijiji. It's
It's okay. So
I'm trying to study this.
I'm here.
How to do IRL streaming.
Busted him. Fourth time and on
I do dig homeboy's photo, though. I dig it.
Yeah. The cute looking frog.
Look, this is all the evidence right here, Jason. Here.
Is that assault?
Email that to me?
Yeah.
He slightly touched me.
You know what? I don't want to submit nothing. I'll take it to Windsor, please. You are disgusting, officer. You seen the video? I'm standing like this, officer. He came at me.
Yeah,
How
I'm
are you
glad
going to
she
tell me that
left.
I was training him?
Fuck this.
That's
This pompous prick.
He said, "I'll take it to Windsor Police."
Yeah, fuck
Windsor
off.
is the town right across the border from Detroit.
I love how she just walked away. She's
Believable.
like, fuck this guy.
Well, I would have too if I'd have been her, because, I mean, what can she really do? Because you've got a
Oh my god.
print out of a conversation.
Have you ever
on-
seen the word ridiculous misspelled as bad as it was misspelled there? I've
I didn't
seen
even
many
notice that. I didn't
misspellings of ridiculous, but that was so bad.
I didn't even notice.
He's got baby arms.
Man, this guy might actually be 14 months. He
I
might-
call these Yarborough arms, or Yarborough arms.
This is an abortion survivor right here. I'm proud of
Oh God.
I'm proud of baby Bobby. Baby Bobby made it.
Did not work.
His keys are like a big giant handful in his hand.
Yeah, they're like a pencil.
This guy was like, when Garbage Pail Kids came out, he would have been like 13. Tell me they didn't pick on this boy and call him Garbage Pail. They didn't call him like Super Booger or some I don't know the Garbage Pail Kid.
Pedo, baby pedo.
Oh my god.
Here's Wild Bill for America.
Yay.
The Trump blunder.
I supported Donald Trump all through his presidency.
Yeah, you did.
Even though I am Constitution Party.
Which hardly exists at all. Like, there's no viable candidates for that party. It's just a party you're like, yeah, Constitution Party.
Even though I'm Constitution Party, you had nobody else to fucking support. You crazy son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Because I saw Trump
You're a Republican that doesn't want to call yourself a Republican.
doing some very good things for this country and successfully pushing back a lot of Democrat foolishness.
He's getting a little bit more racist with every video. Yeah.
He is.
Trump made a huge blunder when he failed to prosecute the swamp. Not one dirty
because he didn't want to.
Bureaucrat was arrested and charged. Not one single indictment. Not one single arrest. And don't
Part of the swamp.
Right.
Don't give me any nonsense about his hands being tied. Major felony corruption cases have been pending for years, and all Trump had to do was order the indictments to be filed and the arrest warrants to be executed. But he didn't. And look at the mess we're in today. Trump's top priority from day one should have been arresting the big-time swamp rats, starting with Hillary Clinton. Handcuffs, booking photos, and criminal court, not those silly do-nothing congressional hearings. When Trump debated Hillary Clinton, he told her that if he was president, she would be in jail.
Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Well, she wasn't even investigated, let alone her not go to jail.
It's nice he put up that wall, though, that he promised, too.
Oh, yep.
That to be a campaign promise. The American people have completely lost.
You considered it to be a campaign promise, and you were fooled because you are a fool.
Lost faith in their government because of the ongoing and ever-increasing criminality of Washington, D.C. Now let's give Trump the benefit of the doubt and say that he was waiting for his second term to...
Why? Why would he wait for his second term?
Arrest the swamp rats. But we all know how that turned out.
And if it was so urgent, why not do it as soon as you can? You're saying it's worth it to not... If they're so bad, why not do that? Like, you're saying it's bad, but it's not worth losing your second term over, right?
Guarantee you that the Republican Party will never prosecute the swamp rats. They've had 20 years to take action. Without justice in Washington, D.C., this nation will not survive. And that is why I am Constitution Party, the only political party that still stands for liberty and justice for all.
Has no impact whatsoever. So
Yeah, good job, Bill.
He's the only person I've ever heard talk about it. So...
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's ridiculous.
The biggest...
I'm a member of the America Party.
Swamp rats out there. You can keep voting Republican, and you will...
He likes saying that.
I'm a member of the Declaration of Independence Party.
Keep getting exactly what you've been getting. Look around you. Look at Washington.
I can't believe this motherfucker has a large following like he does.
I mean, it's not that large.
In D.C., the White House, the Congress, the FBI. If you're happy with what we now have, then by all means, keep voting Republican. But if you have finally awakened...
You'll be telling people to vote for whoever the Republican is in 3 years.
Yes. And then probably Trump.
It probably will be.
From the Republican-induced stupor and see that they are taking America over the cliff, then walk away from the swamp rat supporters and join the Constitution Party. And together, we'll go hunt some swamp rats. This is Wild Bill for America. Thank you for watching.
Between them and holidays stream. Guess I'll just have to give you both money.
Oh,
Them's the rules.
Yep.
Thank you.
If you're watching us both. This is great.
But it's better here because me and Shabisky's here. Yeah.
Oh.
This is some guy going off against someone who's against raising the minimum wage. It's pretty great.
The real minimum wage, let's be honest, is not $7.25. It's $0 an hour.
You are clearly, an evangelist when it comes to not paying workers fairly.
The Cock-funded analyst said any minimum wage is too high.
My question to you is it the position of the Commonwealth Foundation that we shouldn't have a minimum wage at all?
Yeah, I would say there really is not a role here for the government to have a wage mandate. So yes, I would advocate for if we're going to do something, there are different tier minimum wages that we can do, but we see that the costs they outweigh the benefits.
So it is the position of the Commonwealth Foundation that we should not have a minimum wage.
Yeah, we think the minimum wage is harmful and an unnecessary policy.
Minimum wage in Pennsylvania is $7.25 an hour.
That's like half of what it is out here, or what it will be within the next few years. Every year it goes up.
I think in Seattle they've already pushed it to 15. Right?
Is it already?
Yeah,
okay.
So half of Seattle, under half of Seattle, and that's still lower than if they would have just followed the inflation from how minimum wage was in the 70s. $15,000 annually, which is less than $3,000 over the national poverty line.
I want to thank you first of all for your honesty. That your official position is that there should be no minimum wage, and so, if it's $1 an hour, sure, fine by the Commonwealth Foundation, fine by you.
Elizabeth Stell works for the Koch-backed Commonwealth FDN
Foundation.
You are clearly, an evangelist when it comes to not paying workers fairly. So I want to ask you this morning, how much do you make a year, Ms. Stell?
That's a good
Excuse me one second. Representative Kenyatta, let's keep the conversation focused on minimum wage.
Mr. Chairman, this is...
so
But it's the point he's trying to make, you idiot.
the Republican in the room is like, hey, don't ask her hard questions.
Don't point out the...
It's exactly about the minimum wage.
Please be courteous to the testifiers. You can ask questions, but please be polite, be courteous.
I think my question is perfectly polite, Mr. Chairman. We're talking about this morning the wages that Pennsylvanians make. Ms. Stell is a Pennsylvanian who works at the Commonwealth Foundation, which is across the street from our state capitol, and she is sitting here arguing that she is perfectly fine with folks making $15,000 a year. And so my question is, based on her personal experience, does she survive off of $15,000 a year? Do you make more than $15,000 a year, Ms. Stell?
I do not feel that I need to justify.
So I'll take that as a yes. My next question, I'll take that as a yes, Ms. Stell. Thank you. I'll just take it as a yes. Thank you. Going and looking at GuideStar, I could see that your CEO made $290,000 a year. Ms. Stell, should he make less?
Hold on. Representative Kenyatta.
Mr. Chairman, nobody else was interrupted.
Representative Kenyatta, you're comparing college graduates with 20 or 30 years of working experience with a high school kid working at a fast food restaurant.
High school kids and shit like that either. It's people trying to feed their fucking families because they can't. Man, this pisses me off so much.
Yeah.
Chairman, Mr. Chairman, your description of who minimum wage workers is completely inaccurate. And there are college graduates in my district who are working 2 and 3 jobs. And so that mischaracterization, if that is the reason you're interrupting my questioning, I think is inappropriate. My question is, if she thinks
This
that
guy knows
$15
what
is
the fuck he's talking about.
too much, should her CEO make less than the $290,000 that he makes a year? Would that be good for the economy based on her policy experience?
Well, first of all, I would say that, personally speaking, at one point in my life, I did make the minimum wage. And I think we live in a country where you're rewarded for what you bring to the table. And so the real minimum wage...
You're rewarded for how much you could scrape off other people's plates and put into the coffers of the head of the table.
Right.
And let the dogs fight over the scraps. And at one point in time, I did work for minimum wage, and that's when I told myself I would sell out all values to make much, much more.
Honest is not $7.25, it's $0 an hour because we don't think an individual's going to bring that much value.
Motherfucker, I hate her.
As an employee, you won't
This is one argument I always get pissed off about. Because these rich motherfuckers sit up here not knowing what the hell they're talking about. They've never been in the experience that a poor person has that's trying to fucking, it's just horrible.
I like for her to explain how having a minimum wage is bad. Like, I want that explanation.
Well, you're exploiting the job creators at that point. If you're expecting them to pay a minimum wage, that's like saying the opportunity to work yourself into a grave isn't enough.
She said that people get paid based on what they bring to the table, yet she makes way more than minimum wage, and what she does is argue against having a minimum wage.
Exactly.
What that brings something to the table? Like, that makes her equal to like a fucking engineer or a doctor or something like that?
That's a great fucking point. It's a great point.
I think we live in a country where you're rewarded for what you bring to the table, and so
you deserve
the real minimum wage,
$0.0 an hour for what you bring to the table.
$0 an hour because we don't think an individual's going to bring that much value.
Don't work by hour, boy. I tell you right now.
I think that you should make a triple minimum wage for doing nothing. I think you should make $20 an hour for literally existing in this country.
Sure, I'm fine with that. I'm just saying by her own model, she brings nothing to the table.
Yeah.
She thinks she makes this big contribution to humanity.
And I hate how they shit on jobs like people who work in restaurants. Those people work their fucking asses off, man.
Well,
they literally bring things to the table.
If
Yeah.
If everybody quit working at restaurants, these motherfuckers have nowhere to go out and eat. Then they'd be complaining about that.
That's what everybody's saying. They're like, if you don't want to work for a minimum wage at a restaurant, go get a real job. And people have gone out and done that, especially with the pandemic giving a little buffer for unemployment. And they can't staff their restaurants. They can't staff them right now. Well, nobody wants to work. Yeah, duh, because it's been predatory for far too long.
As an employee, you won't hire them.
I'm sorry, Ms. Snell, that you don't think hardworking people in my district bring anything to the table. I find that disrespectful.
CEOs really
Mr.
relates
Chairman,
to what
I
we're talking about
find the comments that the testifier is making
Mr. Kenyatta.
deeply disrespectful and disparaging.
Mr. Kenyatta.
Mr. Chairman.
No, Mr. Kenyatta.
Thank you.
You can't talk over the testifier. We're going to move on to the next questioner.
Mr. Chairman,
He's a bad motherfucker.
I was not talking over the testifier. You were talking over me. I asked a series of
Representative.
Mr. Chairman, I asked just 2 yes or no questions, and that's all I'm asking for.
I would
It's
ask
a yes or a no, Mr. Chairman.
I would ask all members, please be courteous and polite with their testifiers. Don't overtalk people.
See, this is like what trolls do on the internet. They're like, "Oh, you're mad." Oh, yeah. They attack this emotional response that doesn't even exist to like dismiss any type of point you make, and that's kind of like what this.
That's why you got to be calculating. You have to listen to what the person says, and you have to be ready in that moment to hit them back with something they said and turn them on their ass. You got to have that piercing wit just to destroy them. You have to be better than them. You have to be. You can't fall.
Mr. Kenyatta was doing that, but this little fucking chairman dude keeps getting on to him.
And don't bring up issues that have nothing to do with what the topic is today.
I think if there's a minimum wage, asking somebody who's arguing that 0 should be the minimum wage, asking them what their wage is, pretty sure that's a fair question.
Right.
Well, if you think 0 is fair for everybody else, how much do you make?
The only question was about wages, and I was routinely interrupted,
Kenyatta,
Mr. Chairman,
you're not,
by you.
Mr. Kenyatta, you're not recognized right now. Who is recognized?
Yeah, because I'm bringing up something that you don't want to bring up. We have a panel here with no workers, and I'm asking questions of the person you brought to testify.
Okay, Representative.
It's fine. It's fine. I yield back, Mr. Chairman. It's fine. Go ahead.
I like how he's on that side of the desk with him. I wouldn't be like that. That's fine. Like, Papa, we're on the same side of the desk here. You better talk to me like a man. If you want to sit and tell me to stop, then you come with something, and then I'm going to pick right back up when you're done talking. I'll wait. Governor Tom will propose $12 minimum wage to go into effect this summer. So this is for Pennsylvania?
Yes, this is for Pennsylvania. I don't know if he's like a state senator. He's a state representative.
Yeah, for his district or whatever.
Yeah. Like most state governments are structured like the US government, where they have like a House and a Senate within their own government, and the governor's basically like the president of it.
People saying $12 is starvation wage, $12 fuck off. Like, this is literally $5 an hour more. If you work a 40-hour week, you're $200 extra a week, right? Is that the math?
He represents Philly, North Philly. So
$800 extra a month. Like, that's even though it's not enough, that's amazing to somebody who doesn't have enough, right? He's 30 years old.
Yep.
I hope he does well for Pennsylvania, and I hope one day he's telling other people to shut up where that fucking Jason-looking dude is.
I look at his grandfather's name here, and I'm thinking he was probably Nation of Islam.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Because they spell Muhammad differently than like Arab people would.
Muhammad.
Yeah, it's
Muhammad.
Let's see.
American professor, civil rights leader, international human rights advocate, born Donald Brooks Jackson, and he changed his name to Muhammad Kenyatta. Muhammad Kenyatta, born Donald Brooks Jackson.
Let's see. No, maybe he's not. Well, why did he name himself Muhammad, though, if he wasn't Muslim?
Well, he might have taken it on just to be cool. Kenyatta's grandson, Malcolm Kenyatta, is an active community and LGBT advocate in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Yeah, he sounds like he's on the ball, and looks like he's running for U.S. Senate. Actually, I saw when I was looking him up. I saw that he was running for U.S. Senate.
Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen watching, don't forget to hit that like button 1,000 times.
Yeah. That'd be crazy if like the count went up just based on how many times you clicked it. Let's see.
Pimpmunk, don't go into the light.
What is this? Oh, this. Yeah. Miss these guys.
Yes, but remember, in the book of Malachi, it said that the day would come when the proud shall be called happy. You know, I'm sorry.
I love how the guy on the left, his body looks like a larger version of what his head looks like.
Yeah, I wonder which one's the Eggman and which one's the Walrus Goo-goo-gajoob.
The proud shall be called.
The guy on the right looks like the walrus because of his mustache. You know,
It's a beautiful mustache. It's a beautiful.
Called happy. You know, another word for happy is gay. Okay, now the other thing.
They're trying to throw that in our face by calling it gay.
And I'll gay fuck your happy ass if you want it, Papa. I can make you come.
Oh, dang.
That's why important.
These people are mentally direct.
How about that?
They're not.
Yeah,
They're not.
They try to convert that term "happy" so that they can take it over.
I don't think that's how it happened. I don't think they chose the term gay. I think that was a mainstream kind of insulting term that was used originally. I could be wrong, but I don't think they named themselves gay originally.
No, I did. I named them.
I do know originally, though, the Happy Meal at McDonald's was called the gay meal.
I don't think it was.
It came with a hot dog. It didn't.
Yeah.
Everything's
chicken McFuck it.
Everything's a butt plug.
To make it their term, just like they take over the rainbow, saying, well, everybody likes a rainbow, so let's make that our symbol so you can't argue
That
with
was
it.
a Ralphie May joke, goddammit. He just stole Ralphie May's joke.
Teddy Rubskin just said the third guy died. I don't know.
Remember when the third guy made like that crazy statement
I think he said
inciting violence?
People should be killed or something.
Yeah, he stopped showing up around that time. That was one of the last times we saw him. The skinny boy. Either that or they ate him. COVID
It's
happened.
kind of
and
funny
ate
that
his
they
body.
choose the rainbow as their symbol. You know, because they're like, oh, yay, God's not going to destroy the earth again by water. We're going to go celebrate it.
I don't think that's why.
Beach. Hey.
I think you've projected that onto them.
Don't think that water at the beach is going to pretend you, sissy boy. God's going to destroy this earth by fire, and He's going to burn
Sissy
you
boy.
up. Oh,
Sissy
boy.
Sissy boy. The only thing this guy's ever fought his way through was a bag of chicken wings, and he didn't even finish the bones. Sick fuck. Left the hell of meat on those bones, you little puss. Baloney.
They believe that by
chilling with my homies.
I keep wanting to hear Pimpmonk's song. I thought it was over every time I hit play.
You know, I'll never forget one time I was just randomly watching Pimpmunk and he sang the Lime in the Coconut song. And that's been in my head like forever.
It's the infectious sounds of Pimpmunk.
Yeah.
On the
I'm a beautiful singer.
It's true. Their symbol, God's not going to destroy them.
But there's something else. There's something else. Now remember, yes, it does say later in the texts that in the Old Testament that I think it was I think it says that
if I remember the story correctly, the rainbow symbolized that God would never destroy the world again. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. At the end of the Noah's Ark story, there was a rainbow, and they said it was like God's message that they would never destroy the earth again. Yeah.
See, I think that these guys who are so like entitled to their little Bible story, they're totally forgetting the gluttony chapter, right? like you guys are sinners too. Let a guy butt fuck if you're going to be a big fat chunk. Deal with it.
Yeah.
God destroyed it for Sodom for their pride. Because anybody who's had the unfortunate thing of working with sodomites will notice that they don't have a lisp when they talk to normal people, but they'll do the lisp as like a signal to pick up each other.
Yes, like okay. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't care. You don't probably talk this crazy shit in public unless you're around other religious people like yourself.
That might be all the people they're ever around.
No, because I remember hearing him talking about how he was with another church, and the church had wandering views from their views. He was like, and I shut up about it there because that's what you do when you talk to other people. You code service. You're a fucking snake coward too, you fucking Eggman.
You know, this theory that he just said is almost as weird as the one theory I heard Pat Robertson talk about, how like gay guys with AIDS in San Francisco had like knife rings where they would like cut you and give you AIDS.
Classic.
There was Pat Robertson said that one time on his show, and it's like, what?
Okay.
Gay guys with knife rings are waiting to shake your hand to give you AIDS.
Wasn't there like some?
That's completely true.
Was there like some Jewish propaganda where they like did like I don't know?
I don't know. I avoid even talking about them.
Yeah, there's always.
I don't talk about them.
There's always like ways to put fear into people's like the way Borat talked about like in the movie, and how they I can't remember even what Borat said, but there's all these like things that you fearmonger into people to make,
right. So like stereotypes.
Yeah,
right?
just make people seem more evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feminists. Right, exactly.
Right, exactly.
Right, exactly.
All right, go lose some weight if you're going to call it the sodomites, you glutton.
You know that one streamer, Hassan, who's...
Hassan Abi?
Yeah, he's Cenk Uygur's nephew.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yes he is. And,
What?
And he was watching this thing about, like, how mean people were to Britney Spears and shit, and then they played a clip of Cenk calling her fat and, like, body-shaming her from, like, years ago, and he's like... He like stops for a second. It's so funny.
With people unfairly body shaming her and making fun of her for months after the performance. Britney was suddenly the laughing stock
That's
of the
probably
music
his mom, right?
Was that his maid?
I don't know. It looked like Cenk Uygur's back there.
industry.
It's not really fat at all, but compared to the other girls, she looks big. She looks like the fat Elvis.
Look, he knows who it is now. He's like
walking around the stage.
Is that who I think it
Uncle?
is?
Is that drunk uncle? Drink
Oh my
Ugar?
god.
Doing things she used to do.
Yeah, and do you remember when he made the comments about I think he made the comments about 9/11 or something like that, and Cenk Uygur defended him on the Young Turks for saying,
But doing it really poorly.
Oh, that was so awkward. Oh my god. Listen, we've all grown from our POV from
Haven't we?
back then, okay? Yes.
We've
that
all
was-
do we
grown.
just pretend like we
Yeah.
Go ahead and defend Crunk Uncle.
I hate when they do this because now you attack other people though that said shit years ago.
Look, we've all grown except for the ones that we don't want to acknowledge their growth for.
That was my uncle in that video, speaking in the background. That's,
LOL.
Oh my god. That was
Oh my god.
Wow, that was wild. Listen, I've said some up shit about celebrities back in the day too, okay? So it's
Yeah,
just, we've all
rationalize
grown.
it.
So everyone gets a mulligan, right?
Literally, only the people we care about get a mulligan is all.
Okay.
Like nobody else does. We hold everybody else to the fire, but our people we forgive. That's how this has always worked in the history of humanity. This is the history of the throw him in prison for life because he had a different color skin than me. But let poor old Tommy the two-shooter go. All he did was get turned down by a woman and shot up a whole school. He had a hard life. Okay, let him go.
We've all grown up and our perspectives have changed.
How about you stop parroting bullshit to fucking denigrate an entire circle of humanity? Stop pushing them away from you and start pulling them back together.
Hug them.
Use your platform to hug these broken motherfuckers. Hug these broken motherfuckers, and you won't have to defend Crunk Uncle when he says some goober stuff.
All right, everyone, please like the stream. We're gonna move on. I think we got one Streamlab, right? Did we get one?
Yeah, we got one Streamlab.
Help us get to 25%, guys. We're almost there.
And Ben, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to read this Streamlab to the tune of Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, is it? Is it like that?
Snickers, Snickers, Snickers.
No, it's not. I have that blocked.
It's not. CJ Halliday said, "Sweet boy gang, I hope we get a King Cobra segment. He's the best out of everybody. Hope you have a good rest of your night." Thank you, CJ. Zach from the North said the person who caused the Tour de France crash was a woman.
Oh.
Time to ban women from sporting events. She's going to be sued also. Yeah, we have to
Probably.
ban women from sport events. Like, think of all the athletes that won't get laid after they win the sporting event because
think
women
about-
weren't allowed there.
Think
unless
about
they want to hump dudes. which
Anyone
maybe
who
they
was
do.
even in that race is among one of the better cyclists on earth. And imagine some idiot causing an injury that causes you to have to retire from the sport. Yes, I would sue the fuck out of them because those people train like crazy to get to that level. So it's bullshit that some idiot would just ruin that.
I think you sue the event too, right?
You can.
Like,
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Northern Perspective gave us big love too. Thank you again.
I do want to remind everyone, DP Summer T-shirt sale. Enter the code DP Summer 21, DP Summer 21 at checkout to get 25% off. We have our new DP shirt right here. This is actually based on photorealism. Billy carries me around on his shoulder and I point, "Go there! Onward, fridge!" And that's what happens. This is a hot seller right now. Be cool. Be a cool person and not a loser. Get this shirt and all of our other shirts that are on sale right now. If you go to our Teespring store link down below, you can click on that. You know, the old favorites. You know, I'll cycle through them really quick. Some of these have been around for quite some time. Get yours now while they're hot. And then also 2 more announcements. Immediately following this show, here for free on YouTube, you can catch The Wood. There's a link in the description. If you want to go there, it'll be on a couple minutes after we end this stream here. For all of those of you who are patrons of DP, all of the $10 plus patrons, we will be doing our monthly movie review. We are doing Shrek Retold live, a live review of Shrek Retold, which I'm very afraid of.
And Shabisky will be getting naked on The Wood tonight, so.
Yeah, I'll spread my cheeks.
That's the first thing you said on Jubilee.
Yeah, and the best thing.
What's the best thing about you, Shabisky?
No, the best thing I said as well.
Shabisky, can you
wanna
name
fuck?
Shabisky? You're a rapper, right?
Yeah, and I rhyme.
Can you name one Tupac song?
Doesn't he have like one called "Oh Mama" or something?
No,
Or
that's
Mama?
not what it's called.
Close.
It's close,
know.
but no. So no, you can't name one Tupac song. I
Am
rest
I
my case.
expected to know Tupac songs in order to be a rapper? Is that how this works?
Yeah.
I
If you
guess
want to be
Can't
a
make
boomer
rap
rap
music?
fan, yeah.
I guess yeah, he's a boomer rap fan.
If you want to be a boomer rap fan, you better know Tupac if you're a boomer.
I'm going to give you 3 songs, and you can guess which one is the Tupac song.
Give me 3 schlongs,
Okay.
Pimp Monk.
3 songs,
go.
okay. Wild Thing, Hit 'Em Up, let me see, OPP.
OPP. I mean the other one. I meant to say the other one.
Hit 'Em Up's the Tupac song.
Yeah, that one. I meant to say that one.
You gave him multiple choice.
Tone Loc,
Wow,
Tupac,
dang.
and then I cannot remember the group that Tretch was in that did OPP off the top of my head.
I can't either.
I know
actually,
Tretch.
but I do know this.
Why can I not remember the group?
I know it now. I know. Oh, dude, I remember. Yeah. It's Naughty by Nature.
Yeah, Tretch from Naughty by Nature.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm like, why am I only getting
And
Tretch's name?
In Ontario, that's the like Highway Patrol, the OPP.
Yeah.
And I gave him like ridiculous songs that was not going to be Tupac. So I thought he would actually hit him up. I actually thought he would get that.
We're going to go into the next segment. Here it goes.
Yeah.
Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear.
I want to show we won't watch this whole video, but I want to show you guys the contrast between like we all know how King Cobra cooks. We've watched his cooking streams multiple times. And the weird shit he does with food to ruin it and make it gross. We've seen his dirty kitchen. We've seen all that stuff. Well, his ex-girlfriend makes videos now, and she made a cooking stream, and it's the exact opposite. The food looks good at the end. Her kitchen's
Really?
clean. Yeah, yeah.
Can I digress 1 second before we go into this?
Yes.
Shabisky. Which movie was Tupac in? Ace Ventura, Poetic Justice, or Love and a Bullet?
Poetic Justice?
Hey!
You're right.
They got it.
Tone Loc was in Ace Ventura, and Tretch was in Love and a Bullet. So.
Yeah,
I didn't even know the last. I didn't
Poetic
even
Justice. Janet Jackson made Tupac get an HIV test.
Yeah,
that was on MTV News back in the day.
Yeah.
Today I'm going to make roasted Brussels sprouts and roasted potatoes with a Cornish game hen.
She's like, I'll make out with him in the movie, but he's got to get an HIV test first.
Then I'm going to do spatchcock for you guys.
She's making a
First
Cornish
step is
game
we're gonna
hen.
clean our-
She's making a Cornish game hen with Brussels sprouts and some other stuff. I'll just go through it really.
meal.
Yeah, look. We'll just go through it really quick here.
Look at those Brussels, those taters.
Look how clean the countertop is. Only what she needs to make the meal is out. She's using a cutting board that appeared to be clean.
She washed the potatoes.
You know what this tells me, though? She's not as comfortable being herself as Cobes is.
Maybe this is herself. What do
Oh
you
my
mean?
God! Cut up that Cornish game hen's butt. Cut up that. She's doing great deveining that shit.
Yeah,
I would
yep.
never do that. Is that called a fricassee? What's that? What is it called when you do that?
I'm not sure. She took the bone, the spine out of it, right?
Yeah, she's deboning it.
Yeah.
I never would do that when I cook a chickie or something. I just do it all in and rip it off. A little chickie poo. That's a game hen, same diff, you know.
When you go to medieval times, that's what they feed you normally.
I want turkey legs. I thought they did turkey legs. They do freaking game hens.
Yeah, they do, and they don't give you silverware. You got to eat it with your hands.
The last thing I want is a tiny chicken when I could have a giant turkey leg.
Hey, Cornish hens are pretty fucking tasty.
Forget that. I want a giant turkey leg.
God, you sound like a whiny kid. Right? I want a giant turkey leg.
You sound like Jason the pedophile right now.
For one, if I was, I wouldn't get caught because I'd be busy eating giant turkey legs.
Here's medieval times right here. See, they give you toast, a potato, some corn on the cob. Yeah,
I don't need that poverty meal. Give me a turkey leg.
Well, it's just, the main thing that you're paying for is the show, and that's what they feed. The meal's included with the show.
Give me some mutton. I have
look. See, it looks good. It looks delicious.
I've had these Baja Blasts in your fridge for so long.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna drink that.
I forgot to get more water bottles, and I'm thirsty.
So what do you
I'm cracking
think?
the Baja Blast Zero.
What do you think? It looks good though, right? You'd eat it.
I'd eat it, of course. I'm not a psycho.
But you wouldn't eat shit King Cobra makes.
I would eat shit King Cobra makes.
She's not even coving it in Doritos or uncooked bacon.
True, Seth looks true. I would eat things Cobes made. I'd eat with Cobes. I think I'd probably get sick afterwards, but I'd do it.
More often. Okay, so thank you for watching till the end. So on the cooking time, you're gonna have to increase it a little bit, not 25 for each side. I would want to say maybe about 35 for the first part.
Why was she with Cobes?
I don't. Because he was the sexy goth bad boy of Casper Job
And she
Corps.
says she felt awkward and didn't think that she didn't realize herself at the time.
Did she say that?
Yeah. She said that she didn't realize that, she was worthy of more than that, It was a good little dig on Copes, but she just was low self-esteem.
She's worthy more than that. Because look at that fucking
Nah, man, Copes
What
is a
is up,
sexy
fellow
gothic bad boy.
YouTubers? It's your boy King Cobra JFS back at you, Cool Cobras, with another video. Anyways,
It's funny because King Cobra's videos have all these negative comments and all these downvotes, but her videos, all the King Cobra trolls go to her videos and upvote them and leave all these awesome comments like great video.
When I finally go hang out with Copes, I'm gonna get like lobsters and like filet mignon and have him Dorito crustify them. Have him like do his thing to the expensive ass nice ingredients.
That should be illegal. That's something you should go to jail for.
appreciate the support my fans have been giving me on the new album. That's most definitely what's up. I know I got the chat turned off because people were spamming it with nasty.
That's the lamest excuse people use for like locking down their chat. It's because they were spamming. It's like, no, that's not why.
Got my phone on airplane mode. We got ourselves a drinking horn and some mead to honor my Viking ancestors.
Yeah, you're a Viking.
Hope you all are doing just fantastic. I'm gonna have a beer and a glass of mead out of the drinking horn, and that'll be the stream. There's no need to get drunk.
Oh, you're gonna get drunk
all the f***ing time on YouTube.
Is he telling himself that? Because that's what I have to do sometimes. There's no need to get drunk all the time on YouTube.
It's fun to get drunk, but then you don't get any liquor the next day, and it's kind of like, eh.
Shabisky's never looked better, by the way.
That's true. He's doing blackface, though. It's kind of...
It's gross. Wasn't funny when Ted Danson did it either, Shabisky.
My drinking song.
Sure.
Drink up.
Hey.
Is he gonna spew?
He's listening to his own music right
It's
now.
his drinking song.
If the beats are free for use, nobody fucking cares. My trolls are as dumb as a box of day-old rocks, so I'll tell you what.
Day-old rocks.
I get to make money doing what I love doing, and I busted my ass off to get to this.
That's not a saying. A day old rocks. That's not
We'll have to have a listening party
Yeah,
when
rocks
the album
are
comes out.
Rocks are way older than a day. Okay, like rocks are super fucking old.
We'll have to do a King Cobra listening party post show when the album comes out.
Points. And I continue to work on my music and my wands until it gets to a point where everyone knows. It's just like, hey, yeah, Cobra Craft how many wands? Okay, those are the best ones you want to get. Now I have a drinking horn full of some good mead, crack open a beer, and that be it. And legit save the rest for later. I don't have to fucking drink all the time to have a good time, but I do enjoy the intoxicating aromas and feels of nature's liquor, nature's potion. I call it potion.
He's a 7 at Job Corps.
She's a 7 at Job Corps.
Oh, she?
Larry Hill knows. She's a Job Corps 7.
And what is he, honestly?
He's a sexy goth bad boy.
Come on.
When you walk into Job Corps, here's your options. Girls that didn't get pregnant, that didn't go to college, and then King Cobra. When you walk into Job Corps, you know King Cobra fucks. You're
Apparently, he had options too, because
Yeah.
that's why they broke up.
They broke up because he cheated on her.
Yeah, so
I'm a Harry Potter fan.
It is kind of right, though. Job Corps it's usually a bunch of nasty little fuck.
Have you been in Job Corps?
No.
Okay. So how did
I
you know?
almost went when I was young, but and I changed my mind because I did see a couple of the girls that was involved.
Dude, Job Corps is full of sweet, beautiful women.
I also started to join this when I was 20, to join this group of people that went around all over America selling magazines.
Oh, that sucks. Fuck
Like,
that.
yeah, but then
I'd rather be a
no, I
Mormon
don't
and go
wanna do
around
that.
knocking on people's doors trying to spread Mormonism than selling magazines.
Knock,
Well, this
knock,
was like
knocking on
magazines
people's
for fucking
doors.
Fish Life and ESPN and all that shit. But I didn't want to do that because I had to walk, and I don't like walking.
If you're gonna drink mead, you might as well drink it out of a goddamn drinking horn, like a real man. God damn it! And of course, that saying can be toxic depending on how you use it. It's a very
You mean like how you just used it? Well, that saying can be toxic except for when I say it. Basically, when anyone else says it.
confusing society we live in. Now, my boy Darth Lenny, me and him have been friends for a hot minute, and I tell you what, I bought him a bottle of mead for taking me to the liquor store to pick up some goodies. I'm just gonna keep doing my thing, and you know what? Let the haters talk shit. Okay, they're
Yes,
losers.
Cobes, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? I've become
You know what I'm saying?
this
I like how
powerful
he's got his wand hanging out of his pencil pocket.
Just in case he needs to whip it up.
Yeah,
and be
my
like,
guy
boom.
knows.
He may have to fuck you up.
Just in case.
Goth warlock demon type that
Who
plays
would
a
you
wicked
hire to
sick
play
guitar.
King Cobes in a movie?
Out of like a famous, I
Yeah.
don't even know who's famous now. I don't watch movies, so I couldn't even name like a current actor right now.
It'd have to be Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt? Yeah, Brad Pitt could work.
Could it be like Steve Buscemi?
Yeah.
He has weird eyes anyway, right?
Yeah, but he's a little old, though.
No. Well, King Cobra's 30, but he looks like he's 45.
Would you have
so-
Daniel Radcliffe play him, Harry Potter? I feel like Daniel Radcliffe could pull it off. He would just have
With
to
the
be a
aesthetics.
little more methy. Oh my God, Seth! No. Seth says she was more like job whore. Corba is too good for her. She has 0 1.
Is this the Seth you know?
No,
Oh.
this is the Seth we all know.
You were just saying it like you knew them or something. You it sounded so like personal.
Yeah, because I'm personal with every fan of ours.
Okay.
I put every fan on a personal level. We're peers. We come here every day because we love to be a part of this thing
together.
called Drunken Peasants. And I speak to Seth the same way I speak to other people.
And all they can do is talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Legit.
You know what I'm saying?
Like people see the wands, yes, I must have them. I'll make another batch of wands in the next couple of days. Let me finish making the money on what I'm doing now. Then when I make the peak of the money, when I got all the money from my next album, I'll start making another batch of wands. So as I'm spending
That's
it, I'm
insane
making
that he makes money off of these albums. They're awful. Like the wands are better quality than the albums.
That's how you continue the cycle.
They're artifacts for the fandom.
Yeah.
Like of course he's gonna sell them.
Tube. It's brilliant. People just treat me like I'm stupid. Like, oh, he don't know any better. Also got the merchandise for the new album.
Considering
That's
Bud
most
Light,
definitely what's up. We got some wicked sick stickers with the album cover. They look sick.
He's switching from mead to Bud Light, something that tastes good to something that is like watered down pee-pee. It's
Well,
gross.
once you're buzzed, you drink whatever you have, right?
Yeah.
Bro. I literally made a little bit over $100 selling the first 60. That's pretty sick. Yes, Alex Ford is legit, people, and Deathbed Tapes kicks ass. I'll drink to that.
He'll drink to that.
Got my account out of the negative.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who's like constantly overdrafting their bank account like this guy. Like it's insane.
Took care of anything else I need to take care of, and we is Gucci at this point. And I can drink as much as I want to, and no one can stop me to
Yeah, didn't earlier he said he wasn't getting drunk?
a degree.
He was wrong.
You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm responsible and I don't do anything stupid, who the fuck cares? I don't judge everybody else for their fucking problems. And really, it's not a problem. Because I've gone several days without drinking. Like, I haven't had a beer in the last couple of days.
That's
So
really
silly.
not a problem.
It's the truth. Like, you should have a beer, society looks down your nose and says, you're an alcoholic. Like, why is that always the stereotype for people who drink alcohol, am I right? You have like maybe 3 or 4 beers and you're like, you know what, I'm good for the rest of the evening, maybe 5 tops. And you're just like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to drink any more or any less. You're just like, yeah, I'm good. And
Why
people call
is
you
a
a fucking
stereotype for people that is alcoholic? Why?
an alcoholic, and it's like, dude, I can limit myself. What the fuck are you doing with your life? You ain't doing jack shit. Yeah, you know what? We'll crack one more beer open to celebrate the success. Celebrate the success of the new album. That's pretty sick.
Has he got more? Oh, he's got Pringles.
What's this? Pringles Wavy Moa Burger. Okay, that's a P.O. box, but that's pretty good.
4 days
Check
early.
it out. We got snacks. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead and read the note, shall we? That's what's up. Hey, Josh. First of all, would you be able to do some reviews on the stuff that I sent you in the care package on stream? Me and my of-age sister would really like to see it in real time. It's just not the same as if it's pre-recorded, and we want to commit comments when you do it, bro. So show love and support. Thank you for making videos and not letting the trolls stop you. They are losers with no lives, and they bully you because they hate themselves. Yeah, that's the truth.
He falls for anything.
K and Gabriella K. Cruz. Well, thanks, guys. We'll see. Yeah, I might be able to do a live stream sometime reviewing all these goodies. Oh, shit. Pringles Wavy Moa Burgers. Now, these I haven't seen. That's a new flavor of Pringles that I haven't tried. Shout out to Pringles. I like their chips. Shoot.
All right. What is it?
Shoot.
If you like the videos, subscribe for more. Yes. That was definitely a troll gag.
It was definitely a troll gag.
You sure?
It's delicious. Yes. Boy, howdy, the trolls got me on that. That is good shit. That's so fucking great. I want to save that for like when my friends come over and like, hey man, you want some Pringles? Yes. That is fucking
I like how he
hilarious.
was very happy about it after he got tricked.
He's not normally like that.
Because sometimes
I
you
think
want
it's because he's
Pringles.
drunk. Because normally he's like, ah.
Yes. That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Shit.
Huh? He's mad. He's actually mad right
He
now.
wants those fucking Pringles, man.
Now he's got to order a $60 pizza from Domino's.
Yeah, he's pissed.
I'm mad at that. I don't know. I can never be keto. You gotta have the carbs. You gotta have the bread. Come on, guys. Man. Hey, everyone. What's up? And welcome to the brand new channel, Peach. Woo! This channel is just going to be starring killer Peach.
How's he ice cream?
Those are Ruffles. Flaming hot. Pretty spicy. You know, the trolls are gonna talk shit, but I'm coming up with legit drink combinations.
All right, so I think we're about at the time where the hood is about to start,
The
right?
hood?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hood. I like to call it the hood. You know,
Mm-hmm.
'cause
I wish a
pronounce-
motherfucker would.
in with words that use WH, I like to pronounce the H before the W. The hood.
I would.
The hood.
Like
so
winter.
everyone, you can click that link and go over there. It's right below. You can go check it out. Patrons, follow us over to our movie review, the Shrek movie, and yeah. Anything else? Any other messages? Or?
Patrons. The girl I dated at Job Corps was bald. Cope should be grateful. Larry Hill, you did Job Corps correctly. That's all I'm gonna say.
You've graduated from Job Corps.
Yeah, you were the Job
with
Corps
honors.
Kang. I think the DJ Fix Soul gave us Poot us a song. You're the Pooter man. Poot us a song tonight. Poot 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 poot. And that catches us all up. Thank you guys for all the love and down nows tonight. We'll be back again on Thursday. Hey.
Good
Check
night.
out Morningwood if you're not
It's
a
not
patron.
Morningwood. It's the
Wood.
I said Morningwood, MOURNING, because we're mourning the loss.
Good save.
We're
Good
mourning
night.
the loss.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.